jump that chick by her toe. If she holler, if she holler, let her go. Eeny, money, mo. Jump that chick by her toe. If she holler, let her go. Eeny, money, mo, lover. Shawty is a eeny, money, mo, lover. Shawty is a eeny, money, mo, lover. Shawty is a eeny, money, mo, lover. Yeah, you can make up your mind.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to JB Marks Oval here in Potchefstroom. It is going to be an absolute cracker as we've got the Warriors up against the Dragons, and it's going to be a fantastic clash once again, and always great to be here in Potch. Lights are on. It is going to be great atmosphere. We heard the radio station, the local station was here a bit earlier as well, and it's going to OFM, and it made a bit of a hot spot there as well. So it is going to be an absolute cracker. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube channel. It is going to be a fantastic evening as we see the players making it out onto the field. The Warriors have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. It is going to be a cracker. Myself, Gert Maloney, welcomes you once again, but I'm not alone. It is my esteemed an honor to welcome one of the previous players here by the Dragons. Welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thanks, Kurt. It's good to be here. Never thought I'd be in the seat, but I'm actually in the seat here. Quite nice here, actually, in Potchefstroom this evening. Looking forward to obviously watching a good game of cricket today.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic cricket. A man that's been around, he's been in a lot of structures, been in the Gauteng structure, he had the Dragon structures, all the way from KwaZulu-Natal originally, if I'm not mistaken. That's where you started off. But today, what can we expect from the pitch? What can we expect from the Dragons? What is their plan going to be for this formidable Warriors team?
In all honesty, Gert, I think, you're always going to get a good wicket here in Potch. This Warriors team has actually been really good this season. But I can tell you now that obviously the Dragons are going to look to make inroads this evening. With the new ball here, probably try and look to strike early doors. Try and get them 2 or 3 down in the power play, maybe to slow down their scoring options. But yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, it should be a lot of shots, good bowling. But yeah, really excited.
We got Kevin Monroe's going to open up the bowling, and it looks like the player coming in today, Diego Rosier, is going to face up first. He's obviously there with someone who's been in the runs in Matthew Breetska.
Yeah, 2 formidable players here at the crease. Yeah, 2 destructive ones as well. I'm actually really looking forward to watching Breetska bat here. He's one for the future as well. Obviously Diego, he's been around for quite a while, experienced campaigner. He hasn't played a lot, so he's obviously going to look to stamp his authority here.
Here we go, the first ball here, Potchefstroom. Oh, lovely shape, and this is what we've come to see from Mangru, is he gets that ball away from the right, prodigious skills here.
Yeah, good skills there by Mangru. Also one of the seasoned campaigners. In the power play, yeah, he's obviously going to look to get a good length here, shake the ball a little bit, and then come in the depth and obviously try and execute with these wide Yorkers, which he obviously knows.
Oh, finding the outside edge, and fantastic work by the first slip, just keeping that one down to 1, and we're off to the races. First run on the board.
Yeah, first run on the board, yeah, Gert. Interesting field, yeah, I must say. They've obviously started with a deep point out here, deep square leg. He's probably looking, like you said, we've just seen the first 2 balls there, obviously looking to shape the ball away from the right-hander. Probably that deep square is out there just for the straighter one, that he probably is going to look to maybe start the ball a little bit straighter, and if it doesn't shape, then obviously that deep square is out for some protection out there.
It does have a tendency every now and again to drop it short, and with the ball moving away from the right-hander, it does bring that point into play. Oh, drop and go. This is one part of the Warriors game over the last season and 2 that's been phenomenal, is their running between the wickets.
Yeah, I think strike rotation in T20 cricket is extremely important. Like, we always think sixes, but we actually forget about the strike rotation.
Manipulate the strike rate very simply by just rotating the strike and getting off the strike every single ball. New batter, Mangru into Rosier. There's that shape again, and a quick signal. Janssen with the shy, and Diego getting his chance and nearly getting himself run out there.
Yeah, I think Woodruff and actually got a water position in T20.
Also lovely line leg to our job.
We actually need to take it. saying two one's a bad field, but there's always chances there for run-out opportunities over there.
There's always chances there, and that's where you've got to be dead eye deck on the stumps there. Oh, if that hit, that would have been interesting. I think he might have been found wanting. Oh, big appeal, big shout. Oh, might have just bitched outside leg stump on that one.
Also bad, I reckon. Really full. Hit him really, really full.
Our producer says he thought that might have been going down.
Me being a bowler, I think I'll probably disagree there. I'll probably say, nah, it's crashing into leg stump there.
Yeah, no, look, there's three of them. I would hit one of them. Now, fast bowlers never want to hear that it's going down leg.
You can actually even see Cohen's actually asking a question there. Listen, you think that was out?
Last ball in the very first over. Lovely shape and a lovely finish to the over. A pretty eventful over there. We got a big LBW appeal, a near run out, and it's 3 without loss after the very first over.
Yeah, great first over there, I should say. Cohen really set the tone there. So,
great start, atmosphere, music's playing. Got a nice crowd in today as well.
yeah, coming in slowly but surely, you should say there, Gert. Probably a few students we might see around. Friday afternoon or Friday evening here in Potchefstroom. Could get festive.
Always a lively place, always a lively place.
It's an interesting one, eh? Looks like Sen Mutusami coming into the attack here in the power play.
I must admit, I kind of like this. He's been bowling so well, one of the most economical bowlers in the competition thus far. He's always been a threat, and this time around, just maybe opening up the bowling, doing something different than what we would expect.
Yeah, probably two right-handers probably looked at it and probably saw that, listen, maybe these two are vulnerable to left-arm spin, so let's just see how it goes. Good start.
Fantastic start, making reach for it. And it's one of those things where we know Rosier hasn't had a lot of pitch time over the last couple of months, so that might be a reason as well. Maybe getting driving on the up. Previous game that we had here, there was a lot of bounce from that end.
Yeah, very interesting. I think probably not sideways movements that you'll probably, well, drastic sideways movements that you'll get from the spin here in Potchefstroom, but there's one thing that you will get is probably bounce. But interesting, they don't have a slip in there.
Oh,
Shot.
giving himself room, going over, and he's absolutely smoked that for a half a dozen.
Great shot there by Kuretsky. Like I said earlier, quite a good little play, and destructive cricketer. That's obviously just kicked on this season, I think. Especially in T20 cricket, his numbers have been really good this season. Great shot by him.
Now he's number 6 on the list with averages for this season. He's Matthew Breetska. He's averaging 37, but his strike rate 130. Oh, this time just forcing him to go down leg, maybe fire it into those pads, because again, just moving outside that leg stump.
I thought that he missed out there with no square leg.
Again, little shimmy. And oh, crowd catch. Crowd catch there. Just played it right into the deck. Little shimmy down the track and just nudges it down for the one. Big Youngson down there with a big left arm, making sure it's only the one.
Actually, really looking forward to watching Jansen bowl here too. We start the last few games, so.
Oh, sweep shot coming. Questions will be asked, maybe a bit of a top edge. What does the umpire say? Runs given. So, wow, that extra bounce actually helping the batter this time round, getting the top edge. And it's the end of the second over. It is 11 with a lovely shot from Breetska, opening up his boundary account in this over.
Yeah, good start here by the Dragons for these first 2 overs. Run rate is obviously steady. hasn't been much of risk. I think these two openers have actually started really well, set the tone, and that was probably the chat in the change room that they probably let's look to set the tone, and these two have obviously looking to get out of the power play here for as minimum as possible, and also trying to get a few sticks as well.
Into Rosier. Oh, this is going to be a big appeal, and that is gone for all money. That was uprooting off stump, no doubt, and this time the umpire obliges.
Yeah, and I think if there is a dismissal that obviously Diego is really vulnerable for, is a straight one that obviously looks to pitch in line, obviously hits middle and off. Just playing around there, I think, probably trying to look to hit it through mid-wicket or square leg there, but unfortunately looking too square and he missed the straight one.
Next batter in is Jordan Herman. This is going to be interesting. The two Hermans against one another, yeah?
Yeah, the two brothers obviously matching up against each other today should be very interesting. Both top order batters, both exciting cricketers as well. Especially this Jordan, I think he's one definitely for the future. He's got good numbers there, as you can see, averaging 30 with the bat. Had a bit of a rocky start to his campaign, but he's found some form coming up now, so it will be interesting to see.
Yeah, he's just started. He's trailing there down number 13. With the averages, just averaging 28 with a strike rate of 111, but he does have a phenomenal record in all formats. I wonder if the brother would actually run up to him and just have a bit of a whisper in his ear. Maybe a bit of a chirp there going. Oh, big wide there. Mongaroo going for that miracle swing back into the left-hander.
I felt it was a little bit unlucky there. I thought it was maybe inside the white line. I don't know what you think there.
That was a bit tight there. But as long as the umpires are consistent, I almost felt that it went inside that red line and then just straightened up from there. But he's going for that big in-swinger. You can see. Oh, and there it is, inside edge. And he's got a hustle and not a good throw, but good delivery as Herman is off the mark. But fortuitously off the mark there.
Lovely inside edge.
Very calculated.
Yeah.
No top order batsman's ever edged the ball without purpose. Rietzka, the man in form for the Warriors. He's their leading run scorer in this campaign.
I sense something's going to happen here. I'm feeling something.
Oh, and you were right. Here, something has happened. He has made a deposit over the boundary fence.
That's a serious cricket shot there. Probably just missed in line there, Mungas. Probably looking to come to a little bit too straight there. Angle into leg stump there and been flicked over. Fine leg there for 6.
Lovely delivery and just that whip of the wrist and a big shot in the appetite. The ball's getting cluttered into. Mongaroo would not like that any. But you can just see Janssen having a word with him.
It's always, the case a lot with seamers, like, they obviously see a little bit of shape and they think they can probably start the ball on middle and leg in order for it to obviously finish on top of off or just outside, and just strays in line a little bit there. He just missed out, you know what I mean? But you obviously know what he's trying to do, and you just bad execution, that's all.
There we can see a lot straighter, a lot less swing, but the way he's been swinging it this season, I think he can start it, or he thinks he can start it right about at fine leg, and then swing it over off.
I always call it the miracle ball.
Miracle ball, you just need one. If you've been deposited like that, you just need that one ball to clip top of off, and your captain will be very happy with you. 2 more deliveries to go in his second over.
Yeah, I think if he closes out this over here, still be a very decent over, I reckon. Eh?
He's gone for the 12 runs, but he's picked up that big wicket.
Yeah.
Oh, no ball, naughty, naughty. Well, you just mentioned that he should actually close out, and oh, this might just be the opening that Herman was looking for. A bit of a free hit.
This is just criminal, guys, criminal. No ball in a T20 game, new batter in here. You don't want this. You don't want this guy to get in. You don't want him to get in, and you're just giving him a freebie here in order for him to get away here and just get his inning started here.
And the field can't change. Same batter. You can just see Mutusame just having a word with his bowler, just reminding him, look at the field, look where the players are. It's going to be a lovely free swing here by Herman.
I reckon it's a slow ball, wide slow ball here, I'm banking.
Pace on, and I think that Herman was expecting the slow ball as well. Throw coming in, and it's just the one on the free hit. Good comeback by Mangru.
Great comeback there by Mangas. It's a great comeback there. Big ball here, I think, also as well. I think, like I said, if he closes this over off here, still a good over here, you know what I mean, and still good in the power play here.
They're going at 8.1. They can't really afford this ball to go to the fence, especially because this will be the extra ball of the over, that 7th ball. Everyone talks about the no balls and that free hit, but that 7th ball in the over, if that goes for runs, it is criminal.
Criminal, absolutely criminal. Shot.
Lovely shot, high elbow. Oh, bit of a misfield. And lucky to get away with it. Mangaroon, no damage with the extra ball in the over. It's 23 for 1. The man back in the hut is the opener, Diego Rosier, who went for 4 LBW in that previous over by Mangaroon. Run rate 7.7. The Warriors are off to the races, 23 for 1.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a controlled little start here. Both teams will obviously be saying they've won it, but I think it's in the balance here so far in these 3 overs. Interesting to see now how they're going to go about their business now.
In Poch, you've known the conditions here and you know the area as well. What would be a perfect power play score? Or ideal power play score? It's rather.
Yeah, I think if they 40 for 1 after the power play, I think they'll be smiling. But it's always wickets in hand. If they 1 down in the after the power play, I think then it's a dream. It's setting up this game really nicely for them to obviously explode. But if they lose wickets in the power play, it's going to put them on the back foot, I reckon. But like I said, 40 for 1 after the power play, I think we're smiling there.
Bowling change. Vian Libber coming in.
Oh.
And again, another spinner coming in.
Interesting, this. I think, like I said, probably for Jordan, they probably saw the left-handed batter coming in. There we go. Oh.
What a delivery. We nearly thought up here it was bowled. Fantastic ball by Vian Libber.
It didn't look like a turn, that one, eh? Probably just looked like it went on with the arm there, I think.
Just buys, he just beats in everyone, the keeper, the batter, the whole works. Great ball, my dear. Just seems setting the field a very predominantly leg side field for Breedske. I think this will be the gamble with the bowler. He's keeping his line.
He's going to probably look to attack a leg stump line here with everyone up on the onside. But Breedske's, I can guarantee right now, he's going to try and make space here to try and beat the gap there.
Oh, stood still, big appeal. He's not a big turner of the ball, so coming around the wicket, he's got to straighten it up into the right-hander. Very stifled appeal as well, not too many unhappy faces there, like there was with the Mangaroon one. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's that space you were talking about. And Breedske is not hitting boundaries today. It's all 6s.
Yeah, a little bit of an interesting one. I think I don't think that was a lot. I don't think it was wide that there for him to obviously to get it over mid off. But hell of a cricket shot that, eh? Hell of a cricket shot.
Fantastic cricket shot, and he's in the form of life. You just see the replay there, and all those youngsters on the grass embankment need some catching practice there. They're running towards the ball and then letting it go.
I think I don't know if that catch a beer or something like that is still up for grabs. I don't think they won it enough. Eh?
Yeah, we're in Potch. Anything is possible. This time Brietska just working in the 5s and 7s, pushing hard for that second, coming back.
Chance.
Tight. Oh, fantastic running. It was great anticipation for that second. You could see the way he set off. There was 2 for him, and then great response by Herman as well.
Yeah, I don't think Vian Libbe will be happy with the field in there. That should never be 2. He was probably really slow off the boundary there.
In his defense, he never thought they were going to go for a single. It was hit straight at him.
Quite a big side of the field, I think. That big side. But it's just about anticipation, I reckon.
Well bowled. He just saw Ken trying to open up that offside. And it is 32 for 1. After 4 overs, the power play, still 2 overs to go. And oh my word, that 50 up in the power play, would you go for that?
Yeah, I think my equation now is obviously out the window.
Lovely crowd we've got in. We see a lot of cricket enthusiasts there. We got the club champs in Potchefstroom over the weekend as well, so it might be a couple of them just supporting as well. So welcome everyone. It's going to turn out to be a great game. I just got a feeling that this one's going to be one of those that's going to go down to the wire again.
Yeah, I think we're in for a full day of cricket here today, and I really think it's going to be a really good cricket game here between the Dragons and the Warriors.
Dragons coming off a big loss against the Lions, and they would want to rectify that as Janssen is coming in. Oh, lovely shot, just a lovely juicy half volley, and spanked by Herman.
Yeah, that's a proper cricket shot there. Not the best ball here by Janssen here, but he's probably gonna look to rectify it here, probably drag his length back a little bit here, because anything up looks like it's getting hit through the line quite easily. Yeah.
Looks like a fantastic strip to bat on. I think any batter would want to get to this strip. And like you mentioned, it's just the lengths. All the runs that's been scored is off the full deliveries. No one has actually tested them with the shorter one, even with the the deep square out. There we go, much better length there. They've got the third man out. They had the deep point out, which came back into the ring, square leg on the fence. And just that back of the length just looks better.
Yeah, I think in T20 cricket, I think that's the length and lines that you obviously want to try and hit. They always call it the naval length that the ball obviously needs to go past, and obviously that's what Janssen has done here. And he's a tall guy, man, so I think it should be his length. I think Jordan might just sit back here and try and hit him through, pull him through Cow here.
Oh, mid-wicket, an immediate call of 1. And another great response, this time by Brietska.
Yeah, that's good cricket out there. I think after that boundary, he probably looked for the single that he probably didn't get, but then following ball, he obviously looked to rotate strike there, which he did perfectly well there.
Brietska has moved on to 23 of just 14 deliveries very quietly, and this partnership has actually gone up to 25 already.
Yeah, it's actually surprising that, eh? Brietski's just quietly just gone about his business there. That just got him to 23. Be interesting to see what he's going to try and do here with this field. He's got another slip. He's putting in a slip there. Interesting shout this. He's backing himself to obviously nick him off here.
Then you've got to ask the question, is it going to be full? Is it going to go that tad fuller again? Maybe opt for the drive. I love the fact that looks like he's going to stay over the wicket to the right-hander. Oh, he went full, and 2 bounces to the third man on the fence. And that is exactly what you mentioned, trying to nick him off outside part of the bat. Job half done.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's obviously shaping it much. I think probably to the right hand, he's probably trying to push it across him. I think that's why he's probably put that catcher behind the stumps there. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, come on.
With the shape that Mangaru's got, I actually thought that Janssen would shape it in nicely to the right hander and obviously away from left, and a slip comes out. Oh, just a lovely shot through the covers again. Mutusami can't cut it off. It is another 4 for the Warriors.
Yeah, a little bit of an interesting one for me there. I think Sen was a little bit too straight, I think. So if he's obviously set up so straight, I think maybe he was obviously saying, listen, you're going to hit a tighter line, which obviously just straight in his line there, which gave him a little bit of width. But still the wrong length, long lengths in T20 cricket.
They've got that cordon, that offside cordon packed, that great wall of maroon and grey, but pierced twice now in this over by Herman, who's looking at fantastic form. Oh, top edge, this is the chance they were looking for. 2 players converging, and it is taken. It is the big wicket of Herman. We just mentioned how he's pierced that field twice. The short ball, the first one they've bowled, picked up a wicket. Oh, great execution, Janssen.
Yeah, like I said, obviously, those are the lengths that you obviously want to try and hit in T20 cricket, especially when you come across a good cricketing wicket. Pitching the ball up is obviously not the answer, I reckon, because it's so easy for guys to play through the line here. So you want to try and make them play cross-bat shots.
Trying cross-bat shots, and this pitch has looked a good one, but that just rushed Herman. Big top edge, we can see the 2 players converging, and a great catch in the end there. And it is the new batter coming in. It is a Patrick Kruger that's coming. He's been sent up a couple of times up the order. Let's see if he can just increase that run rate. He can hit a long ball, can Patrick Kruger.
Yeah, good cricketer he is. He did it in the SA T20 this year, which was brilliant to see. I think his ball striking in that T20 was absolutely brilliant. And even in this campaign, I think his ball striking is obviously extraordinary, which is really good for the Warriors. Yeah, so it'll be interesting here in the power play here as well. I think he's probably going to come out guns blazing as well, especially if it's the last over in the power play. But then again, also, do you want to lose another wicket in the power play? Puts them 3 down in the power play all of a sudden on the back foot.
Oh, the great Shane Warne always said, if you want to know where you are in the match, add 2 wickets at the wickets column and you have your answer. And oh, another wicket here. It's 42 runs in the power play thus far, 1 more over to go. As we see Gideon Peters coming into the attack. But a seamless time around. They have mixed up their bowlers nicely at the Dragons. Oh, work down to third man. He's going to pick the gap, and too much work for the third man, who we just felt might have been sleeping there on the fence, and it's another 4.
Hell of a cricket shot, that. That is a hell of a cricket shot, that. Proper timing there, I should say. But surely the third man there should have been cutting off. I think he got caught napping there. He's probably about 10 paces in, which he should be on the boundary, because there's obviously quite a short boundary there.
Yeah, I think he was actually caught on the fence. He might have heard what we said about Potch, that there's always something happening, so his mind is somewhere else, being a student town.
I reckon probably those students behind him obviously caught him there.
Oh, back of a length. Hit the deck hard. I think Peters will be a bit frustrated with that previous miss in the field. You can just see the way he's walking back. He's walking back with purpose.
Yeah, Gideon generally is an aggressive bowler. Like, you know what I mean? He's obviously going to run in. He's obviously going to look to hit 5 to 6 yards hard length with a proper bumper. Yeah, and he's definitely not slow, I will tell you that.
Doesn't look very happy. Seems to the man in form on 28, Brzezinski. Oh, back of a length and finding the inside part of the bat. Brzezinski sets off. They probably will not try a second one. Sent back wisely by Kruger. There's another one on the board.
Yeah, interesting lengths here, like we said. You know, that belly length will always be that inconsistent, it's going to create that inconsistent shot, I would say, whether you don't know if I should press forward, I don't know if I should hang back and try and pull. If I hang back and try and pull, it might just tuck under my bat, or you might get a top edge, so you never know.
Oh, big appeal, big appeal. Sounded like there was two noises. It might have just thrown the umpire off a bit. A little bit of an inside part of the bat, maybe. We can see Peters walking back. He might just ask the umpire, what was that missing? Just see the umpire just having a bit of a chuckle.
Yeah, Mazizi, I don't know, he's a little bit of a hit and miss there. I think he's on the side of the batters this evening, yeah.
Oh, another top edge, another catch. It is that shorter one. The LBW shout does not matter. Kruger has been dismissed and Peters is in the wickets column.
Like we said, I said it earlier, that six length is the crucial one here in Potchefstroom. Like, you know, obviously, like I said, you want these guys to be playing cross-bat shots. And especially if you got pace like Gideon, I think that's the length for him that you probably got to be hitting.
Fantastic length. And the one thing is just not just hitting the length, he's really bowling the deck and hitting the deck hard. You can hear him grunt through the action, and all of a sudden the Warriors, with one ball to go in the power play, is 47 for 3.
Yeah, Dragons have made inroads into this batting attack. But in saying that as well, like, you know, I don't think they should be relaxing here just because they've got these 3 wickets. I think they need to maybe add another 2, like you said. If they add another 2, they should be pushing for 50 for 5 here, then you're in the game, you're deep in the game here.
Kushile coming into bat. Oh, another wicket here will put the Dragons in great spirits for the next 14. And all they want to do is maybe just survive this one more power play delivery.
Money on a wicket here. Money on a wicket here.
My partner, you can hear, was a prodigious fast bowler in his time. He wants wickets. You can just see the change in field. No guess on what's going to be. He's got a deep square, almost a long leg out, and then also the fine leg coming to the fence. He's the only 2 gentlemen that's allowed outside the circle. So I don't think it's going to be pitched up.
Definitely a short ball.
Koshile just letting that one go through, and we'll give it to the batter. Well left, because that was a great judge in length. He was expecting the short one as well, and what a double bluff by Peters.
Yeah, good pace set by Peters. I must say, he's obviously, I think he's really revved up here. So obviously try to prove a point here this evening. Really running in and hitting the deck hard, I must say.
I haven't seen him bowl that often, but what I've seen him, always a good to see where the keeper stands for him, and he's about almost on a 30-yard circle, and the keeper's taking it comfortably from Peters. So we see another change in bowler. Janssen coming back for his second. Mutusame playing around with the bowlers. Power play done now, so they can have more fielders on the fence, which they've opted to have only 1 extra out, the third man fine leg, and then that's a deep square for Janssen. Oh, this one works around the corner. That fine leg coming into play. Lovely bit of fielding.
Good work, good work. Great fielding there on the boundary there by Banyana.
I'm working on my clicks. We can see Prince just hobbling there. He, when he pulled away there, almost pulled up in the keeper. Rain Trust working together. Mutusame just explaining to Janssen where he feels he should be bowling.
Yeah, and I think obviously Lasiba there is also giving him a few ideas. Obviously Lasiba is the ex-Warrior player, so he knows these guys pretty well. Oh, that could be out.
Big appeal. Might have just been passing off stump there because he's not swinging it back. It might just gone across. It actually looks like it might have just gone across. Have a look at the replay. Running hard is Janssen. Kept it dead low, but it almost looks like it more umpire's call. Umpire's call. The bowler next to me is not enjoying us. Well played, very late. Just chopping it down to that deep point area that's we've become accustomed to as a fielding position.
Yeah, but I must say, Gert, I'm really, really impressed about how the Warriors have actually dropped and run, but the intensity that they've run at, which is brilliant to see. Even if they've hit it down onto the sweeper boundary, they've run extremely hard. Like, you know, obviously in case if there is a fumble, you can turn around and obviously turn for the second one. But the intensity in the running has been brilliant.
This one to the right of that fielder, picking up, and there's the tumble you were talking about, and allows the Warrior batters just to come through for the second.
Yeah, like I said, you know, the first one, as soon as it hits bat or it beats a fielder left or right, they run extremely hard.
But that's what they've done the whole season, is they put the fielders under so much pressure, and I think that's where they eke out another 10 or 20 runs every single innings. This whole top order, none of them looks slouchy, none of them look slow between the wickets. They're great runners. We know Brzezinski is a fantastic runner between the wickets. Oh, this one's down leg.
Naughty.
Wide given. Another one for the extras column. Length was good though. I think he wanted to just target that hip.
Yeah, especially with the feel that he's obviously got. He's looking to probably hit leg stump line, you know, tuck him up, don't give him any room, because we've obviously seen the minute Brzezinski sees room, he throws those hands at the ball.
And when he connects, they stay hit. Oh, there's that back to length. Just lovely run down third man. Look at the running between the wickets, and it almost looked like they would have turned for that second one, but unfortunately Brzezinski losing his footing there.
The running has been unbelievable so far this evening. Yeah, like you said, if Brzezinski didn't slip there, I think he was going to definitely turn and make it comfortably with the two. Like I said, man, it's just such a big boundary on that side there. I think those guys just need to be alert with that, and they got to move off the boundary, I think.
Bit of anticipation with the shot. They can see when it's going to be aggressive and when it's just going to be a drop and run. Koshile facing up to Janssen. Just down leg, just down leg. Not the length that he's bowling at, but his aim is off.
Yeah, I think sometimes it tends to happen when, you know, obviously you want to look to hit middle and leg, but sometimes you obviously got to start, maybe say to yourself, start your ball on middle and off instead of middle and leg, because if you do stray and you come a little bit straighter, it's going to go down the line.
Especially with the Koshile, maybe for Brzezinski. Oh, there's the line he was looking for. Big shot.
Big chance, yeah. Oh!
Another tumble. And Brzezinski didn't even see the tumble. He was throwing himself into the crease, and that would have been catastrophic for the Warriors.
Yeah, you know, the Warriors there had to lose Brzezinski there. If he just picked up the ball cleanly there, I think he was in the game there. But unfortunately, he fumbled. But yeah, let's talk about the start. 7 overs, 54 for 3. Who's won that? Who do you reckon?
Oh, that's one of those things where it is going to be in the balance, because those 3 wickets, I think they would have loved to be 2 down maybe. But if you look at the lineup that the Warriors do have, they do bat very deep. It's fantastic start. 7.7 is where you want to be, and the way they've been running, the acceleration is going to come quickly now.
Gideon, yeah, back into the attack for his second over here now. Unlucky, like we just said earlier. Gretzky's obviously looking to make room there, which he does, but gets a bottom edge that beats a keeper to the right. Unfortunately with a boundary there, but I think good length that he's just hit there.
If you're going to flash, that's what Gretzky did. And fortuitous boundary there, but just to the right of Prince, but that ball just flew off that outside edge, and it's an extra pace of Peters that's just creating this great ball. Shouldn't be deterred. Can't place a field for edges.
Bold. He just made his open the face there down to third man, where Caleb picks up nice and easy. Obviously didn't beat the third man down there. I think they've made the swap there with Ngingle and Caleb. Obviously Caleb down there, third man with some safe hands.
We'll see him into the attack a bit later on as well.
Yeah, interesting one there. I'm actually pretty shocked they haven't brought him into the attack a lot more earlier. Attacking bowler, always looks to get wickets. Exciting leg spinner as well, extremely young as well. Really looking forward to actually watch him and go about his business today. Bold, unlucky. Like I said, look at that drop and run.
Always a single there, and you can just see they didn't even look at one another to say, hey, good run, were you happy with that? The trust is there. The Warrior batters just believe in one another. As soon as they say yes, it is a yes.
Yeah, it's good understanding, I think, of each other. They've probably played a lot together. Well, not probably, they definitely have. They've played a lot together, so they obviously know each other. Like I say, look at extra cover now. All of a sudden, coming a little bit closer now, and if he hits it left or right, oh, he's made his way back there. Bold. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant at square leg. That's really good work there. Got off the boundary really well there and quick.
It's the first time that we've seen a field actually really attack the ball. And there was a little bit of anticipation. As soon as he played the shot, he was off. And it was great fielding there.
Yeah, big boundary there at square leg. A lot more bigger than what it is at extra cover or at third man. So he's got to be, your quick guy's got to be on the boundary there. Oh, what bold. Oh, that's really lovely to see that, eh?
Oh, yes. Absolutely fantastic. Just as a fast bowler, you got to love the intent of him just letting the ball go and just making it sing past the batter.
Nothing better than an old-fashioned short ball, eh? Just when the batter just gets settled on his front foot there, he just wants to just get one past the ears there.
Keeping Kushile honest.
Big ball. Bold. Brilliant over here by Gideon. 2 overs there, 2 overs for 12 runs. He's done his job there. 6 and over. Picked up a wicket.
Fantastic bowling.
Doing a brilliant job here outside of the power play, I must say.
Great bowling, and that was the over that they wanted, just to pull that run rate back a tad. And what's nice was you could actually see Mutsusame attacking that ball as well and just making sure that they don't get another easy single.
Yeah, looks like Senya is obviously he's back in his seam here this evening, where he hasn't bowled a lot of spin at the present moment, so he's back in his seamers. We're obviously seeing Ngingle coming into attack here. Good skills, good busty short bowler here. Should be interesting how they go about their business here.
One of those guys that's also just a little bit quicker than you expect. Because of his build, he's not a very tall, he's not a Janssen in any stretch of the imagination. He does get the ball through.
Bold. That's a great length there, but well done there by Bretsky. Bretsky looks like he's settled in here now. 40 of 25 here. Looks like he's probably going to be playing the anchor role here to obviously bat through the 20 overs and obviously get them to the target of about 160. Try to push for 180, which is a very, very good score on this wicket here.
Potchefstroom always known for his runs. Average score here is about 163 batting first.
Bold, oh bold. I think he's he's hit his marks here nice and early, I reckon. He's bowling to his field, which is really, really good. It's something that you can obviously set a field for, which is always a positive and a plus in T20 cricket. But it'll be interesting here to see when obviously the Warriors are going to press the accelerator, yeah?
When would you press the accelerator? Would you wait till that 13th, 14th, maybe even 15th over, or would the wickets kind of dictate that?
Oh, that could be. Oh, Chile. Going back to your question there, I think looks like that was maybe sliding down. You reckon?
A little bit sliding down. I think it was just the one that kept on with the angle, sliding down and leg by given.
I think going back to your question there, Gertz, I think wickets will obviously determine when you're obviously going to go, and especially with them now being 3 down, they're probably going to try and knock it around here for the next 2 to 3 overs. Oh no, as I say that, he has just popped it over long off's head there for 6. That's a hell of a cricket shot there by Klashile.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Klashile looks like the one they've done their homework on. He was 3 from 8 and all of a sudden he's 9 from 9.
He has just played an absolute stink of a shot there.
Brilliant timing. We know he's a great timer of the ball. He can hit it to all parts. He is a 360 player. But that was something out of the blue.
Yeah, 8 or 4 here now. He's still in control of it. 2 big balls here coming up as he runs in. Well, bowl lad. Good comeback here. It's a nice little dot by him. I think that's a length to him, man.
That's the length to him. And also from this end that Ping is bowling from, you can actually just see the bounce is a little bit inconsistent. The ball died on the keeper there, and also Klashile was leaving it, and it just came round about chest height. We was actually expecting it to come through a lot higher.
Yeah, I think also, like you said, with obviously Nglinga's height as well, he's obviously not going to get the bounce that obviously Janssen was in, but it did die there. He must bowled. There's the tap, the drop and run, which they've been so brilliant with, eh?
I think they've been practicing tip and run in the off season. Tip and run, a bit of French cricket maybe.
I think maybe in the change room they were practicing that.
It's 71 for the loss of 3 wickets. The run rate is 7.9, and they're keeping it round about to that 8 to the over.
Yeah, lovely. Now obviously we see Seleka coming into the attack here, which could be interesting, yeah. Really exciting leg spinner, up and coming. Well, actually not up and coming anymore. I think he's cemented his place in this Dragons lineup, and also in the country actually, because he's actually known for T20 cricket, but he's come on in leaps and bounds, to be deadly honest, and he's going to be the key, I reckon. He's the weapon here for the Dragons here.
What would be the areas that he would want to target? Which boundary do you think he'll be preferring?
To be deadly honest, as a leg spinner, like, he'll probably look to obviously bowl it into the wicket. Caleb doesn't really miss that short, you know what I mean? So he's with his control, he's really got good control. Obviously trying to get hit down the ground, which will probably be his go-to. Good start. Oh, unlucky. Oh.
I think it's a lovely touch there by Klashile. Bretsky actually forcing him to run a little bit quicker because he felt there was 4 all the time. Lovely little niggle around the corner.
Yeah, nice little placement there by Klashile. Just maybe straight in line a little bit there, but
maybe expecting a little bit more turn.
Yeah, 100% I think.
Leg spinners, they also can turn it a mile according to them. You stand around the corner, they'll hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, well bowled. Straight into leg stump there. Oh, running hard again. Oh, good fielding by Gideon. Great fielding there by Gideon.
Gideon Peters showing that he's not only quick with the ball, his feet is on the move as well. Fantastic. He's got a big area to field. He's the only solitary fielder on that leg side in the ring. So what a fantastic. He definitely saved a run for his team there.
Yeah, Gideon. Good athlete. He actually looks like an athlete as well. Bowled.
Love that line too, especially to Brzezinski.
Yeah. Like I said, Caleb's not a big turner of the cricket ball, so but his lengths and lines are proper. Not gonna lie.
Leg stump to middle line where they'll attack Brzezinski.
Bowled.
All of a sudden they've kept him quiet. Last couple of deliveries they've just bogged him down a tad. 1 or 2 dots stringing along against his name.
This is unbelievable by Caleb, yeah? Obviously gone for the boundary in that first over, and he's just somehow snuck in about 3 dots here, which has been brilliant here. I think something might happen here for him, yeah? He's either going to see him out here, or I feel it'll either be a boundary or wicket here for Caleb. Oh! Chance, 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 chance.
Yo, you are tight. You are harsh. That was one of those. If that happened, it would have been a phenomenal piece of keeping. And where's the contract?
Yeah.
Because he'll be doubling up that contract. It was a very difficult chance, almost chance for a stumping, ball falling short.
Yeah, it looks like obviously Sen's coming to the attack here. The spin twins obviously working in tandem here, so it'll be interesting to see how obviously he goes about his second over here. They'll probably look to obviously try and slow them down here. I think right now the Warriors will probably look to increase the scoring rate here and probably try and take them on here now. So it'll be interesting to see now.
Brzezinski hit him for that massive 6 over extra cover. That was mammoth. Sitting 9 in his first over.
Dot.
Lovely cut shot.
Yeah.
Timing from Bashile has been sublime ever since he's come in.
He's literally taken that off the stumps there to obviously try and beat those 2 points. Bowled.
Looks like he just slid on to the bat. You could just see him just showing it stayed up low a tad.
Yeah, I really think something's going to happen here. There's been 5 dots now. That's obviously been strung up here. Something's definitely going to happen here in this over.
Oh, when you get a juicy full toss like that, something is bound to happen, and might have felt they just missed out there. Lovely work there on the fence again.
Yeah, I still feel Dragons have done well here to obviously string a few dots in. Obviously just control the run rate here. Will Warriors take the risk? We'll have to wait and see.
Felt they missed out there. Was a loose delivery by the captain Mutusami. Giving himself room again. Lovely shots, and that man on the fence, all he can do is literally do what he's been put there, just cover.
Yeah, Dragons are really controlling it here. They're controlling it nice, and like I said, obviously with the spin twins here, really doing the job here. Big 2 balls here for the Dragons. Oh, that is out. We did call it.
You did
We call it that obviously something was going to happen here, and certainly it has. He doesn't look happy. He's still standing there, Klashile. Maybe he got some bats on that, or he maybe thinks that it's going down leg. What do you think?
That could be the only reason why he looks unhappy, because that was missing everything except middle and off. Fantastic delivery, sliding on that one, and again opting to play off the back foot is Klashile.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's obviously been a few dots that they've strung up, as long as also controlling the rate where they actually haven't got away with obviously the boundary. and they've controlled it really well, which obviously just brought this wicket here. Coming into the crease here is Mokokane. He's got some good numbers there for only 27 games. He's playing an average of 24. Good little player. Comes out of the coast there down in KZN also. He's put the numbers through for the Warriors this season, I must say.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good little knocks in and out. It is obviously a big chance for him now because he got the opportunity to bat for a long time. We only one ball left in the 11th over, and a big breakthrough for the Dragons is that huge wicket of Kashile, who's just been timing it fantastically. The one he missed is the one he got out to.
Yeah, it looks like he wasn't happy about that. It'll be interesting to see what he was unhappy about there, because if it wasn't any bat, that was crashing into middle stump there.
Might have felt that he's got a tickle on it. Batters on never out, but Mutu Sami, the captain, got other ideas.
Oh, so tight one there. Like, obviously doesn't look like Sen's obviously looking to leave the stumps there, but what a great over by Sen there. Only managed 2 runs there off that over, plus the wicket as well. You can even see that he's even got some energy there in his run. He's taken his cap and he's run off to his spot there. Like I said, the spin twins is obviously going to be the key here for the Dragons. Probably going to look to slow down the Warriors here.
And also time-wise, look to pick up their over rate, which they might be an over or so behind.
Yeah, with all the seam that they've obviously bowled up front there, they could be behind. But I'm pretty sure these two will obviously catch up the time now. Okay, look, well bowled. Great delivery. Look at, not much turn there, but I can guarantee now his lines and his lengths are unbelievable as a leg spinner. His control is actually unbelievable.
Fantastic control, lovely wrist position, letting the ball go from high.
Bowled. Something is going to happen here. They have been unbelievable for these 2 and a bit overs here. They have strung up a few dots, and they've even slowed down Bretsky here, because he was flying at one stage.
He was going at about a 180 strike rate, and all of a sudden they've slowed him down.
Sweep on here, sweep on.
Oh, you called it, and Prince also saw it, and he just could not get a glove on it. It's going to trickle into the fence. And the umpire says runs.
Runs. So a chance, I should say. Probably a chance there. But yeah, you can just sense it when one of these batters are going to do something. It's just, you just get that feeling, and it's obviously Caleb's not a big turner of the ball. And the minute they see the line, obviously that it's missing middle and leg, they're probably going to sweep or lap or something like that. I still feel 2 points, maybe not. And they should have started with the 45 there. But Caleb into bowl here where they move the 45 and they've opened up the mid wicket. Could be 2 here. He could drop into that hole there for 2.
The way he's been running, might even look for 3. Oh, and an easy wicket. This is what you were calling for. Brilliant bowling.
Unbelievable bowling here by Caleb. Like I said, not a big turn of the ball. And Bretsky actually looked to try and hit it into the leg side there, but missed it. Missed it and obviously beat him through bat and pad there.
No, that was a big wicket. He was going at rates of knots. 45, 35 deliveries, 3 mammoth 6s and 3 4s. And Bretsky, that's the wicket they wanted. I feel the Dragons will feel a lot more comfortable with him going back to the hut, and the youngster JP King coming in.
Yeah, big player, JP King coming in here. Originally he was here. Played for the Dragons, played 4-day cricket for them. Obviously, sounds like he's got a little bit of a renter crowd here on the banks. But it'll be interesting to see. Good little player, JP King, young little player. Be interesting to see how he goes about his business here.
Normally, technically very sound is JP. Yeah, the Val is where he's originating from. It's not far from here. It's about an hour's drive, so he would have some support. No doubt his parents and everyone will be here as well.
Yeah, and I reckon also from the residents as well, because he obviously he stayed on one of the residents here, so some of his friends will probably be out here on the banks trying to support him. Will be interesting to see how he goes about his business here.
How he approaches approach Saleka.
Yeah.
Bowling brilliantly. Just off the mark, and just look at the intent. Every single Warrior batter coming in, just showing that intent and putting the pressure onto the Dragons. And to their credit, they have actually calmed down in the field a bit. Don't panic too much, and all of a sudden the tumbles have dried up.
Yeah, I think it's just got to do with a little bit of a nerves, I reckon, in the beginning there. Trying to stamp their authority in the field and maybe fumbling a little bit. But it's going to be interesting to see this passage of play, how they go about their business. I reckon they're probably going to carry on knocking it around here for a bit. Played. Mokokwane just knocking it down the ground here. It'll be interesting to see as well, like, you know, obviously these guys are from the coast, good players of spin. They come from conditions that obviously, yeah, it does seam around there as well, but also very slow and also takes a bit of turn. So it'll be interesting to see how these two go about their business with the spin, yeah?
Especially with Mutusami and Saleka operating in tandem.
Yeah, two wily characters here, obviously operating here, so it'll be interesting to see here. Like I said, I think the next 4 to 5 overs is extremely important, obviously, for the Warriors to set up this game for them.
And you got to feel that the partnership is needed here for the Warriors to get up to that 150, 160 mark. Drop and go once again, and every run applauded. By the dugout from the Warriors.
Yeah, they have to. Obviously, it looks like I said, this period in this game has been really good. I think they've really slowed it down. They've turned on the taps, or tightened the taps, I should say, a little bit. That run rate's dropped down to 7 now.
Lovely fight, just tossing it into the legs of JB.
Make sure, please. Well done, lads.
Great work there by Saleka off the boundary there. He's having quite a good game today. Started well with the ball, contributed in the field.
Comes out, it'll be really nice.
Lovely to see that Brian, the smoke going across the field.
The smell.
Oh, chance.
Well done, Kale. Brilliant, Kale.
Brilliant work there by Saleka on the boundary there. Unbelievable work. Like I said, he's been brilliant today there.
His tail is up after those dots that set up the wicket from Matthew Breedska. He's just been a little dynamo and saved another run there. And it's the first time that we've actually seen a little bit of miscommunication by the Warrior batters.
Yeah, two new batters at the crease here, so probably need to get used to each other. Oh, bad fielding there by Sen. He'll be upset about that. Every run off his bowling, he gets very grumpy about that. So
especially when it's his own fielding.
His own fielding as well.
Sleepless nights, I've heard. But it is almost winter here in South Africa. That means it's rugby time, so maybe a bit of a shoulder tackle there would have sufficed.
Bowled, beautiful line, beautiful length there by Sen. These two have been brilliant here today. They've been really, really brilliant. They've controlled this run rate and they've brought it down to 6.9 here. Something gonna happen here. Great shot by Mokokwane down the ground here, running really hard. Only settled for 1.
Great work done. On the fence again, and oh, what a fantastic over that was as well. Mutusami only going for 5 in that over, and it's all been singles, and 1 or 2 has been hesitant as well.
Yeah, I think obviously they've turned on the taps here, so obviously tighten the taps, which has been brilliant. Like I said, it's been interesting to see who's going to follow with this, and when obviously, like I said, when the Warriors are obviously going to press on the accelerator, they still got batters in the hut there still to come. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see.
Saleka continuing. Mokokwane facing up. A little bit of a quicker ball there.
Yeah. But Mokokwane did well there to play it off the back foot down to long on, which was good to see. They ran really hard there. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to play this phase of the game now.
closing up the face of the bat there to get it onto that long on area.
Yeah, JP's come in and he's gone and run a ball, which has been brilliant. Eh? He's obviously come in and he's found the middle of the bat, obviously getting going there 4-4. What's going to happen here? Something's going to happen here. 30. Oh, bold.
I actually think that these two batters will just be happy to knock it around about for the next couple of overs. I think with those, with half the team back in the dugout, I think that acceleration button would be around about the 15th, 16th over where they are. We might be misjudging the pitch as well. It might not be as easy to bat on as we suspected.
Oh, hell of a cricket shot that by JP King. Hell of a cricket shot, just open the face. Used the pace of the ball actually, and he didn't miss in line there, but it was brilliant placing by JP King.
Oh, he opened up that face, just made sure that he runs off the middle of the bat, and it's a forfer for JP.
Like I said, he's obviously come into the crease here, and he's found the middle of the bat, which is always a positive for the situation that they've obviously been in. He's taken the run rate up to 7s now, which is also good. 7 overs to go still, so it'll be interesting here.
Another quicker one. Lovely timing again. And playing those 5s and 7s as a coach, you know that's what you ask for. Play the 5s and 7s after every boundary. If you can take a single, it's ideal.
You're winning there if you can rotate strike after the boundary. Oh, beautiful line there. What ball there by Seleka? Obviously 3 overs for 9, 1 for 19. Still done a good job at the present moment. I think his lines and his lengths have been good. Like I said, Sen's also been extremely good today for the Dragons. They've obviously controlled this rate. Change of bowling here, very interesting. Obviously Sen only bowling his 3 overs, but bringing in Gideon here, he's probably sniffed that there's a little bit of opportunity here to try and knock one of these 2 overs, so he brings back his paceman, Gideon Peters.
Might feel that this is opportunity to do so, as they're just looking to knock him around, maybe a bit more threatening when he comes back later and actually try and clear the fence when he's bowling with the pace off.
Yeah, I think definitely first ball here is not going to be pitched up, I guarantee right now, especially with mid-off and mid-on up in the circle.
Oh,
and he's literally just moved square leg a lot more square up. Oh, double bluff.
I think the way that he moved square leg, those 2 meters that he was happy with, I think it's one of those psychological moves. Just say, did you see the man? Did you see the man out there? Well, expect what's expecting, huh?
Yeah, I think now he's probably definitely not going to pitch the ball up here. It's probably going to be a navel height that is probably going to come through, or definitely the bumper. Ball, good dot. Great dot for the situation of the game. Brilliant dot here. I think they have dotted up extremely well here, the Dragons.
Yeah, so the dots, it's making scoring in life very difficult for the Warriors at the moment. The Dafabet Warriors going at 98, approaching that triple figures, approaching that 100. But the problem they have is half their team is back in the dugout, it's back in the cloaks.
Oh, a ball. Brilliant dot. Chance. Unlucky. Just misses.
Oh, JP has given up. He gave up about 2 meters short. If that hit, he was just walking back to the team. And you just see them fist pumping there for a second, saying, hold on, stop the ball watching. That was straight to the fielder.
Yeah, I think that's just pressure. I think obviously now they've dotted up now, and they think, okay, let's hit the middle of the bat, let's try and run, where it's obviously not on. Oh,
big outside edge. A big outside edge. If you're going to flash hard. If it then goes anywhere, it will go to the fence.
Yeah, like I said, something was going to happen there. Brought the edge, but obviously just beats keep it to the right there, and that brings 100 up for the Warriors.
It's 100 up, it's 102. That psychological 100, and now they want to push forward. There's 5 more overs left after this one.
Got to try and push for that 140 here now. Catch that, catch that, catch that. Gonna fall short. Great fielding there on the boundary. Brilliant fielding there by Lasiba on the boundary. Cuts it down to 3 runs there. Brilliant fielding by him.
The first triple we've seen for the match, and it was great fielding because it almost looked like it's going to maybe tail in towards him, and he just kept its line and kept going. And not great timing. He didn't make a nice sound off the bat as he hit it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here what time of ball. It's obviously seen that pull shot wasn't quite convincing, but actually JP's here at the crease now. Good pull of the ball. Great field in that backward point. Chance, unlucky. Great field in that backward point there.
Phenomenal fielding, and it was to his left as well. Great fielding. That was timed pretty well, and I think he saved a couple of runs there.
Yeah, definitely that backward point there. Brilliant. Dive into his left there with the one hand, gets up on his feet, tries to shy at the stumps, but just misses. If that hit, would have been unbelievable fielding that.
106 for the loss of 5 is the Dafabet Warriors after 15 overs. 5 more exciting overs left, and I feel another over or 2, then we're going to see some fireworks.
Yeah, I think another over or 2 at these 2 at the crease could start launching at probably the 17th. It'll be interesting to see how they obviously go about. Obviously, I think now they're probably going to look to see Caleb out, probably knock him around, and then probably launch on the next over there.
No, he's only got 1 over left. He's looked so threatening since he's come on to bowl.
Bowled. Ooh, great work on the boundary, only 1. Surely, good work. Brilliant work there. They've actually woken up there at square leg boundary there from the beginning when they were taking 2s.
I think your voice travels. It was Reinhard van Tonder there who came off that fence like pull it out of a gun. Shot to the ball and a great arm as well. This time just moving his feet just a little. Shimmy down the track. JP coming back for the second.
Chance!
Oh, couldn't gather. Saleka could not gather that one.
Good fielding there by Vian Libber and long on boundary.
Great fielding and fantastic running.
Yeah.
Great response there by JP. Immediate 2. He was the one pushing for that second.
Doesn't look like it's a free scoring wicket like obviously expected, eh?
She expected it to get again shimmy down the track. Are they going to double up once again?
No. Not this time.
This time around hitting it to the right of Jan Libber. And not chancing the arm. We can just hear a bit of singing starting as well.
Yeah, the crowd is actually coming in quite a bit there on the grandstand, which is really lovely to see at this last game at JB Marks Oval. Shot.
Fantastic shot, giving him a bit of room. We saw it with Bretsky as well. And you could just see him throwing his head back. He felt that he missed out there, opened that face a little bit too much there. Again, just a single, 110.
One for Nelson here.
I think they want to miss it.
Chance. Oh, good run.
Great run, drop and go, soft hands into the deck. No chance for the fielders. You can actually hear the crowd just asking for that ball to be hit to them. The braais are on, the atmosphere is building. It is JB Marks at the Auto Investments Northwest Dragons. Potchefstroom coming alive.
Naughty by Caleb, but he saw him move there. I think that's why he tried to dart it into his pads there, but JP just being a little bit too clever there and letting that one go.
Extra run. One more ball to go in the 16th over. Giving yourself room and placing it again to that offside. Taleka just throwing that one a little bit wider, and it's just a single as we see a couple of drinks just coming on for the batters. It is approaching winter. It is getting a little bit chilly out there, but the work that they've been done, the running they've been doing was phenomenal. Just look at the OFM hotspot there. It's the crowds that's coming. It's their Bryce that actually you were seeing a bit earlier on that we got very jealous of up here.
Yeah, nice little spot that they got going there. A little bit of a crowd, a little bit of a braai going on there. Probably a couple of runner veins as well going in.
Most likely one or two failed cokes. But yeah, fantastic spot, and it's a local radio station here that covers the Northwest and the Free State and other areas as well. So welcome to them. Thanks for supporting us at the JB Marks Oval.
Yeah, it looks like those two guys that came running onto the field, they probably the message came on here. So obviously to press on the accelerator. Yeah, I think they're gonna probably start launching here. Like obviously we see Mangru coming back into the attack here. Be interesting to see. Probably slow balls into the wicket with a slow ball with the feel that he's obviously got.
Just wrapping him on the pads there.
Yeah, Mangas is probably going to run up here. He's probably not going to look to give these guys any room at all to probably get hit to the leg side. He's got mid-off and mid-on up here, but he's got fine leg, deep square, and a cow out, which says a lot actually.
It's not going to be full. It's not going to be pitched up. Because anything in their half, they might fancy their chances to put one in the com box here by us.
There we go. Oh, bold.
A little bit of shimmy, saw him coming, and he's coming back for the second.
Great running.
Great running, obviously, with the ball thudding into the pads. It slowed it down dramatically, and that fielder on the fence just had no chance to cut off the second.
Yeah, great running by them. Obviously, Mangas is obviously executing with his lengths and his lines. But obviously the batters have just been proactive, and they are obviously trying to hit the leg side, but if they don't make contact, they're obviously looking for the two, which is brilliant to see. Bold.
Drop and go once again. Are they going to go for the second? Oh, great work there.
Ron van Sonda has been brilliant in that position.
Oh, he made a fantastic stop earlier on as well with that left hand of his. Nearly got a run out as well. Mofokane would have struggled if that was a direct hit. 118 for the loss of 5. Halfway through the 17th over. Mangru into King.
Oh.
Bit of a wild hit there across the line. Maybe thought it was going to come up a little bit more than he did. Just stayed a tad low.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a fan of having that fine leg back on the boundary. I think probably he can possibly send mid-on back onto the boundary because I definitely think JP King is targeting that gap there.
He's targeting that mid-wicket fence. Even if it's against the lateral movement of Mangru, that slingy action will take it away from the right-hander. He's going to eye up that mid-wicket. Oh, this is popped up into the air. Vacant land. It is going to plug down Janssen.
Good work on the boundary by Janssen. Great work by him.
Fantastic chase by the big man. And well backed up by the captain, Mutusami, as well.
I definitely feel like they obviously are targeting this middle for mid-on being up here. So if he just misses his length here, I feel they're definitely going to pop it over there for a couple of runs. So I definitely think they should bring up fine leg here just to close the over off. It's been a brilliant over by him as well.
Now we saw the replay there, fantastic work, just managing to cut it off in front of the fence. Those ones every now and again will be crucial at the end.
Oh, as we speak about it, he has just popped it over Mudon's head.
A lovely shot. We see that movement just to that offside, and the Warriors have closed off the over brilliantly from their perspective. And it is Mokakane just asking for another bat. There might just be something wrong with that one. Didn't sound great as he hit it, but it still managed to go to the fence.
Yeah, Kerwin will be very disappointed there because obviously he's done so well for those 5 balls. And then that 6th one there where he could have obviously just looked after the over, releases the boundary. All of a sudden momentum, you never know. Momentum's massive in cricket, and that could be a big momentum switch for the Warriors now.
3 overs to go. It is 125 for the loss of 5. This partnership has gone up to 43, and it's exactly what the Warriors would have wanted. The Dafabet Warriors would have said, let's get a partnership going, and then you mentioned it can launch from there.
Yeah, I think this is now the right time now for them to obviously launch, and I think they will take it on now. Definitely. Bold.
Giving himself a lot of room there was JP King. Mutusame, clever to it, taking all the pace off the delivery. Bit of a pause there as well.
Brilliant by Mutusame, sorry there, man.
No, 100%. It's a bit of a pause there as well in the crease. And you mentioned it earlier that he gets very annoyed when someone misfields. He went to fetch that ball himself.
He said, nah, let me run after my own ball in there.
The last time he was bowling, you guys were tumbling, so I'll just do it myself. He's a very passionate man, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Wholehearted cricketer.
Oh, feet movement. Again, just piercing that offside field. They'll double up.
I definitely feel this is not the easiest wicket to obviously score on. You can actually just hear it from the chain, from their dugout right now, is that they're actually cheering every single run when they do run 2s, because the boundary is very hard to come by. So I think if they push for 140, I think they'll be deep in the game here. They'll be happy with that, I
It
think.
almost looks like it's sticking into the deck.
Very hard.
Because hitting through the line has been difficult. We've had 1 for actually straight, and the rest has all been kind of square. Even Brzezinski's 6s have been over extra cover.
Yeah, very funny enough, like we haven't seen a lot of sweep. We haven't seen a lot of sweeps from them, with regards to the spin.
And there again, you can see him that it's not easy to get it straight over the bowler's head, especially with ball turning away. And as our producer just mentioned, that the cloth has come out. They ask for the cloth every single delivery, so there's definitely a lot of dew on the grass as well.
Yeah, I think that's going to play a massive role here in the run chase as well. I think probably in the dew will probably come on a lot more better than what it came on now in the Warriors innings as well. So it'll be interesting when the Dragons obviously chase. Bold.
Oh, fantastic wrist work there by JP. Turning for the
Chance.
second.
Oh,
wrong end. Wrong end. If they went to the keeper there, that would have been disastrous. And this partnership is now on 49. It's 131 for the loss of 5.
They've just quietly just gone about their business as well. This 49 has been not a lot of boundaries, but a lot of running, to be honest with these two. So yeah, like we said earlier, a lot tough to score. Tough to score, it's very tough to score. Doesn't look like it's coming on nicely as well.
We read the pitch a little bit wrong. The look of it looks fantastic. It looked flat in the beginning. There was a little bit of lateral movement, but as the game has gone on, it actually almost looks a bit spongy. You can't really hit through the line.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tennis ball bounce, to be honest. Obviously, Gideon's coming to the attack now. Let's just see how he goes about his business as well. 1 more over, 3 overs, 1 for 21 here. Bold.
And again, look at the ball just dying on the keeper. This end definitely has got a little bit of a lack of bounce. We saw 1 or 2 deliveries where even Kashile left, where he thought it was going to go up a little bit higher, where he just passed his chest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this middle frame went on up in the circle here in the 18th over. Oh, these are beautiful dots here. Unbelievable dots here in the 18th over, boys.
It's exactly what you want. You get a feeling that the Warriors want to really put their foot on the accelerator, but with them trying to hit the boundaries now, it's just dried up. 2 dots makes it very difficult. The run rate is now 7.1. They want to get it up to that 8 mark or close to that 8 as possibly can. But with these 2 fielders up, it just shows you how difficult it is to hit through the line.
Yeah, Andile just needs to get some bat on boy and maybe give JP the strike here. As
Oh,
we
this
speak
is
about
high up
it,
in the
chance, taken.
And taken. Fantastic catch. Looks like Thing there down there.
Great catch there. I think it was obviously, no, I think it's Lasiba down there. They all look alike, to be deadly honest. Great catch there by Lasiba. Went really high, to be deadly honest.
That was a high, it was a steepler. It was a steepler. Yeah, they're very similar builds, aren't they?
Yeah.
But a fantastic, fantastic catch under pressure. And he just felt that one of these 2 had to go. One shy of that 50 partnership. 131 now for the loss of 6. And Mokhakane, 25 of 25.
Yeah, he slowed down a little bit. Good little innings for the situation that he obviously came in. But then the back end there, he just slowed down a little bit. We see Sean Whitehead coming into the crease, the average of 8.7, 11 matches. Hasn't played much. Good little left arm spinner, this guy is. Be interesting to see how he goes about his business with the bat here. But great bowling by Gideon.
Fantastic bowling by Gideon. There's those 3 dots that actually put the pressure on. And we saw them with Seleka as well with the wicket of Matthew Breetska, where it's those dots that create that insecurities and create those chances.
100%. Once you see obviously these dots, especially in T20 cricket, once you see you string up a few dots, something will happen. And a chance will happen, and if that chance does come, you just take it in.
Oh, and fantastically done on the fence there. The Dragons are in the game once again. 131. We mentioned pass scores around about that 160 mark, but it's not easy to hit through the line, so wickets in hand will be key for the team batting second, and also the dew on the ground will make it a lot more difficult fielding for the Warriors than it did for the Dragons.
Yeah, the fielding obviously made the ball a little bit wet. It'll be tough for spinners to grip the ball. There's a lot of factors when it comes into dew. Sorry.
Whitehead will be facing Peters. Picked up his 2nd wicket.
Oh! Chance!
Again, given up. JP's backing up a mile without even looking at his partner. And the 2nd time, he's nearly run himself out.
Yeah, Herman did well there not to obviously throw, because there's obviously no one backing up there. Janssen did try to get off the rope there, but I think if he threw it, I think they were going to get through for their signal. So did well there by holding it. Obviously the dot more important. It's been a brilliant over this.
It's been a fantastic over.
Well bowled.
Lovely heave-ho to that vacant mid-wicket just to get off the mark. And as the first run he's conceded this 18th over.
Brilliant.
With the wicket that he's picked up as well.
When you speak about momentum, I think this could be the momentum switch to the Dragons side. Obviously, they take it into their batting as well. Big over for the night with the 19th as well. But this has been brilliant here by Gideon. He's been unbelievable today.
The penultimate over has been so important throughout. And you've got to make sure that it stays a tight over, because it just puts all the pressure on the batting team for that last over.
That is a hell of a cricket shot. That is probably gone into the gym.
He has absolutely smoked that. It is a half a dozen. It is a maximum for JP King, and a big one at it.
It had to come at a time. That is a serious cricket shot. I do not think they are getting that ball back.
I think the 3rd umpire can come out, because even if that ball comes back, there's some damage done to it. Lovely shot. JP King just saving the over there at the end, going for 7 that 19th over. One more over to go. It was an absolute beauty.
Yeah, but obviously absolute beauty, but well bowled there by Gideon. 4 overs, 2 for 28. We'll take that any day of the week.
And that last ball just messed up the figures a tad.
Oh, they found the ball. They found the ball. They have found the ball probably in someone's car, and the ball has gone through the window.
Most likely, hopefully not his parents.
Yeah.
We heard that JP's got a couple of supporters out here, coming from here originally. He was up here for a while.
He has absolutely smoked it.
Oh, and it was one of the biggest ones we've seen at this ground in a long time. Last over. It's been given to Mangaru to bowl.
Yeah, Mangaru's obviously really good in the death here. And he's been their go-to guy over the years, actually. I think these past 2 years that he's been here, he's been the go-to guy in the death. And I think his execution with slow balls and obviously in the block hole is quite good. He'll probably, if he does go to the block hole, he really goes wide. So it'll be interesting to see it. But his field is obviously not set for the wide Yorker, but maybe leg stump Yorker.
At the moment, Whitey just needs to give the strike to JP because he is smacking it. 26 from 18. Oh, JP's calling for the second. Is he going to come? Chance. Keeper's
chance.
end.
Bad
Not
throw.
a great throw. Not a great throw.
Bad throw. Bad throw. If the throw was on target, I'm pretty sure Whitehead would have been gone.
Whitehead was struggling by all means. He was very slow to respond. And it's again that man, Ruan de Swart, this time around. Not getting the big arm in. Not letting the cannon loose. Scores at 140. You were calling for it. 140. You've got to feel the Warriors think they're more in the game now.
Yeah, I think they'll probably try and push for 150, yeah? If they get 150, I think they'll be smiling going into their bowling. So, big 5 balls here.
Whitehead will be swinging for the fences.
Shot.
A lovely shot. He's picked out the field. I don't think the one is a bad result.
Bad
JP
fielding.
King has absolutely done a fantastic job. He has just forced Whitehead to come back for the second. And wow, that is just mad running by the Warriors.
I think bad running as well, but also really lethargic fielding from the guy out at Kyle Corner there. Should never be 2.
No, never be 2 there. And I was almost going to say that the one is a good result, gets JP King back on strike. Just see get a bit of a message there from the dugout. Giving yourself room. This one is
Chance,
popped up in
chance.
the air.
And take it.
Easy catch by Seleka. And it's another wicket for the Auto Investments Dragons. Just trying to stop them to reach that very psychological 150.
Yeah, I think he's good delivery there by Cohen. I must say he's also been really good today. Interesting delivery there. Obviously, short and wide outside of stump there with obviously third man up in the ring, but it brought the wicket. I think a double bluff there.
But also, I think he's looked to hoik it to that leg side the whole time, and Mangaru just very cleverly bowled it a little bit wider and trying to force him to go from there, and just managed to get a top edge. And he must be tired from all those 2s that he's been running. He's been doubling up every single ball. As we see Sia Semetu coming in. He's not known for his massive hitting.
Yeah, Sia's not known for his massive hitting, but I'm pretty sure he's looking forward to obviously bowl later on. But it'll be interesting to see how he obviously goes about his next 3 deliveries. Probably the goal will probably be to get JP on strike here. JP hasn't faced the ball yet.
Probably, I think it'll be almost French cricket. It'll be drop and go. Semetu has been a revelation with the ball for the Warriors this season. Oh, fantastic running again. JP just calling him through, and great work by Semetu. These next 2 deliveries, to use your phrase, is going to be big balls.
Yeah, big balls, these last 2 balls. They always say you try and close the over off here, but I feel if the Warriors get boundaries off these last 2 balls, then I think momentum on the Warriors side.
The closer they get to that 150, got to agree with you, the way it's so difficult to hit through the line. Warriors did not have a, sorry, I beg your pardon, the Dragons did not have a great outing with the bat the last time round. JB giving himself a bit of room and fantastic delivery, the wide Yorker. You can see Mangru just giving him a bit of a stare down to King there. One more delivery to go in this Dafabet Warriors innings.
Great delivery there.
Fantastic delivery is what you emphasize, is those block hole Yorkers that he's known for.
The old school Yorker.
Nothing better. Nothing better. No school like old school, my friend. Last delivery, is it going to be the change up? Do you think it's going to go for that back of the leg? Maybe a slower bouncer?
Slow bouncer into the wicket. As we speak, he moves square leg. A lot more square.
The double glove that they've pulled out a couple of times tonight.
Bold.
Simetu will definitely come back for the second. The last delivery. And they've doubled up with the last delivery. A fantastic last over by Mangru. He's finished his spell. It is 2 for 27. The innings has come to an end. It's 145 for the loss of 7, going at 7.2. And Brady, how do you think the Dragons will approach this run chase?
I definitely feel in the power play, they're going to definitely look to take on the power play, yeah, with obviously Herman in the form that he's obviously in. I think he's going to look to really capitalize in the power play, which just will just make life a lot more easier in the middle periods in order for them to knock it around and knock these runs down. It's just over run a ball, so I don't think there's much pressure when it comes to obviously the run rate, but yeah, they'll look to take the power play on.
Yeah, Herman definitely the one to look out for in the batting department for the Warriors. And we just hear the applause for the for JP, who carried his bat tonight, did a fantastic job. We've lost Diego Rosier, was the first wicket to fall, and after that Brzezinski and Herman had a bit of a partnership going, and then from there it was almost hit and run. They had the one almost 50 partnership between JP and Mokhakane, and then Whitehead came in for a quick stay. Simetu finished it up with JP King. So a fantastic innings thus far. Diego Rosier for 4, Matthew Brzezinski 45, Jordan Herman 11, Patrick Kruger without troubling the scorers, 16 for Trishile, Mokhakane 25, JP King 28 of 20 deliveries not out, which included that mammoth 6 that we've seen. Sean Whitehead 5 from 5, and CSA T20 batting for strike rate there, 1 from 1. Just take us through the bowlers there, Brady.
Yeah, Kerwin Mangru obviously 2 for 20, 29 in 4. Sen Mutusami 1 for 22 in 4. Vian Libba only the 1 over, none for 8. Duan Janssen 1 for 17 in 2. Gideon Peters, which was unbelievable, he did really well today, 2 for 28. Banyanda Klekle 1 for 9. Caleb Seleka 1 for 27 in his 4 overs. I thought they bowled extremely well, the Dragons, restricted him for 140, for 146. Brilliant outing by them with the ball.
Fantastic outing, and we're in for a run chase. We're in for a run chase. The Auto Investments Dragons need 146 to win on their last home game here at JB Marks Oval. I think it is. It's their last home one, and the Warriors would want to come back to winning ways as well. Join us in about 40 minutes time as we take you to the second part of the scintillating game here at JB Marks Oval. It is the Dafabet Warriors who's going to bowl at the Auto Investments Dragons. Please join us.
Campaign now, the pause, I want everything in pause.
Welcome back here to the JB Marks Oval here. Obviously we've come in here for the Dragons chase. We've got Mikael Prince and Jordan Herman coming to the crease here now. Looking to chase down 146. Could be an interesting chase down here, Gert.
Brady, it's going to be a fantastic chase. I'm actually listening and jumping up and down with the music. It's going to be a great chase. You can actually see the OFM guys also. The prize is now lighting up everywhere. It's going to be a great chase, especially with Herman in the form that he's been in. And this partnership between these two has been in fantastic form as well.
Yeah, brilliant form these two have been in. They've given the Dragons a good start in almost every single game that they've batted together. Interesting to see here. They're starting with, looks like Patrick Creer taking the ball here. I would have thought maybe they would have gone with a JP, but they stick into their seam. Obviously thinking that it's probably going to do a little bit up front here now.
Now Patrick Kruger walking back. Does have a bit of a golden arm, does Patrick Kruger. He comes in. They're not the most economical bowlers at times, but he gets those important wickets.
Yeah, you know, like we spoke off air there, obviously Bayers is a massive loss for them. And he normally takes the new ball, looks to shape the ball up front, pick up 1 or 2 wickets. Looks like they've shifted this role onto Patrick here.
And he's a very keen cricketer. He would love the responsibility, like he has loved coming in higher up in the order as well.
Yeah, 100%. Another weird field here in the power play as well, with deep points out and deep square leg out. It's obviously looking to use the same tactics that the Dragons obviously used.
We actually saw that it's so difficult to hit through the line. That back of a length bowling might just be, at the end of the day, the plan for the Warriors.
Now Patrick Creer coming around the wicket here to Jordan, to Herman here. So it looks like obviously he's going to look to tuck him up here as he runs in here now. Oh, great start. He literally middled that ball to mid-wicket. I love a start here, left or right there, that was 4. You can actually even see that fielder rubbing his arm there, his hand there. It hit him pretty hard there.
That one was absolutely smoked into the hands of the fielder there. And it's a bit chilly here in Potchefstroom at the moment. It just shows you the class and the amount that he has, the time that he has to hit it, the form that he's in. Fantastic timing.
Oh, great start here by Patrick Creer as he hit outside off stump there, and obviously just beats the bat on the right, on the outside edge here. A little bit of shape that we see there as well.
He just straightened up on the left-hander coming from around the wicket, which is a skill on its own. Everyone feels that you just take the ball and you come around the wicket. It's like bowling over the wicket. But that danger end makes it so difficult. And Kruger, what a fantastic delivery. We saw that Herman actually shifted the momentum onto that fourth stump, and still with the ball straightening up, oh, nearly got a tickle to it.
Patrick running in here around the wicket. Great start. It's back over length, hitting the wicket really hard here. You can actually feel that he's really hitting the wicket here, and Jordan tried to force his way through extra cover there off the back foot, but obviously hitting the fielder.
Didn't Peter show us when he came into bowl for the Dragons as well, hitting the deck hard makes it very difficult to score. And that might just be what Patrick Kruger saw as well.
Yeah, like we said, when the Dragons was obviously bowling, so obviously the ball going past the navel height here, which Patrick is obviously trying to do here. Around the wicket once again to him. Tucks it into mid-wicket there for 1. Off the mark, Jordan. Herman, yeah.
Herman off the mark, and also the Auto Investments Dragons is off the mark as well. That's the most important thing for a batter, I feel, is just get off that jet to Donald.
Yeah, Ruben's got off the strike there nicely, just tucked it into mid-wicket, dropped it into the hole there for 1, which is good to see. Interesting to see how Mikael Prince goes about his business here. Destructive guy here in the power play. He's definitely not going to be sitting duck. He's definitely going to throw his hands at everything here. Could be interesting here. Patrick over the wicket to him with a slip. He's obviously got a slip. Oh, dot. defensive shot straight into extra cover for a dot. So it almost feels as though he's obviously going to look to hit the top of the bails there with obviously a deep square in order for them to, as we speak about that point, slip comes out of there and he goes into. So he's got 2 extra covers. Your third man has gone into like a little fly slip, as we see. Bold.
I just feel that with the pressure that is built up in this first over, and what an over it was, only 1 run conceding from it. I just feel they might go a little bit harder, brings in that fly slip on the circle there.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's probably for that fine edge that could go to hand or even stop in the boundary that obviously beats the slip. My beg your pardon. Beats the keeper to his right. So obviously he's got that guy there. As we speak, we're speaking of here, and we thought obviously they're going to go with spin, but I see Nealon is into the attack here to Jordan. Looks like he's coming around the wicket to him, also trying to same ploy, deep square, deep points out at on the boundary. So obviously going to look to tuck them up and bowl a lot more straighter here.
Yeah, a lot more straighter. And you mentioned that they're going to go hard with the power play to put themselves in a position to start knocking it around. And only 5 hours ago in the power play. Where would you see that score? Where do the Dragons want that score to be after 6?
Probably they're also looking at obviously between 40 and 50 in the power play. They'll be smiling and they'll take that all day with no wickets down. Nealon into the attack here, around the wicket. Dropped into that point extra cover region for 1, which they've run also well. I think that's a little leaf that they can take out of the Warriors' books there, and how well they ran in the power play, and obviously when they hit it out into the boundary.
It's very important for the Dafabet Warriors to follow up that Patrick Kruger over with another good over. And Nealon van Heerden has been bowling very economically this season.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's been a revelation for them. Actually, he was what Cape Town, Cape Town was it called, whatever it is. But he's come on in leaps and bounds here as he runs in here to Mikhail over the wicket with a slip as well. Oh, and a play and a miss.
And a big play and a miss. He wanted to have that right over extra cover. And there's a big vacant land for sale here in extra cover, so it does entice that big booming drive.
Yeah, I think Mikhail will obviously you'll feel that he missed out there because it was obviously up for that shot as well. So he missed out there. There's a lot of chatter from the Warriors. I like this energy budget because I think they actually feel, and they obviously feel that there's something could happen here, and they could get 1 or 2 in the power play. Yeah, Nealon over the wicket too. Oh, and he tells it back into him, and he has helped it down to fine leg for 4. How did he get it down?
It's almost down to long leg. It's that educated edges. It's those educated edges, Brady. You know, batters they use the whole part of the bat, not just the middle. That's a fortuitous form, but it does open up the boundary section for the Dragons.
Yeah, I feel Nealon will probably think that he's won that, and he was just a little bit unlucky. But obviously it was a good length, and he did extremely well to get it down there. Back over the wicket to him with the slip. Short, and that's a wide. A little bit too short.
You can actually feel the energy coming there. They got 45 up in the circle, which is very fine as well. They got third man in the circle, the slip in the circle, and you actually knew that it doesn't matter what was happening, the bumper was coming.
Yeah, he actually even moved fine leg a lot more finer to where he was. He was at actually a deep square, and they moved him around, but he's actually stayed in that position. So it'll be interesting to see because that leg side is actually open, eh?
Oh,
A little bit wayward here now.
Completely carried away. Falling in the action, you can see that chest and shoulder just dropping and almost slinging the ball.
Just a little bit off with his radar here at the present moment. 7 of 3. Big 3 balls here for him. I think batters are probably going to try and capitalize here. See that his radar is a little bit off here. Oh, and another plan, a miss, and a little bit too wide, and another wide.
Oh, trifecta of wides, 3 in a row. And this is not going to help their cause whatsoever. They've had a fantastic over bowled by Kruger that went for 1, and in 3 deliveries, this has gone for 7 or 8 already.
Yeah, I think where the Dragons have been really good. I think from the extras column, I think they're really disciplined in that department. Oh, and that is just bounced short. A little bit of aggression there from Neelan. A lot was happening there. Bat flew out of the hand, almost caught him. Bowl picked up, threw it back at him, and almost hit him.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't know, do I catch the bat or do I catch the ball? Because the bat went further than the ball actually did.
Yeah.
But a big swing just shows you the effort that in by Prince on that delivery. He wanted to hit that to the moon and back.
Yeah, a little bit of aggression. Always love a little bit of aggression from a big fast bowler as he runs in here to Mikhail. And that is massive. Massive. He has just flicked him over the grandstand for 6.
It is a lovely shot. Timing, pace on, and pace from the bat as well. It is a half a dozen.
Pressure on, yeah. Pressure on the bowler now. All of a sudden he needs to try and close off this over. 14 off the over. Pressure massively on the bowler, yeah.
Time has just gone past 8 o'clock here in Potchefstroom, and that one was deposited into the grass embankment. And even if the catcher beer was on, no one had a chance because that was into the trees.
Slower ball, yeah. And another wide.
Double bluff for you there. He decided that the wide ball was less expensive than the normal ball that he bowls.
Yeah, I think this is going to be really costly for the Warriors here. Already given away 4 extras here in this over, plus the 6 expensive over 15 here. Haven't set the tone. Unlike the Dragons, they set the tone in their first 2 overs.
Oh, it is number 5.
He's just fallen on the ground here. Number 5. The radar is really off here this evening here by Neelan.
We were just praising him that he's been so economical and he's been a bit of a revelation, done well over the season. And then all of a sudden, 5 wides in his very first over. And it's after he got in the inside part of the bat of Prince.
As he runs in here to Prince again, still carrying a first slip. And that is deposited into cow corner. Great shot here by Mikhail Prince. Great over for the Dragons. Chases on.
It's an over that finally comes to an end for the Warriors. The Dafabet Warriors, I think, would have wanted that one to be over 2 or 3 deliveries ago already. So it was a mammoth over. 20 runs coming from it. Oh, exactly what the doctor ordered for the Auto Investments Dragons.
Yeah, I've got to play catch up now here for the Warriors. Yeah. Obviously run rate going at 10s. Not something that you wish for, but it looks like it's skidding on really nicely. As we see JP King coming into the attack here, we obviously thought he would have obviously bowled the first over, but they're bringing him here on the 3rd over. Could be interesting here how Ruben obviously plays him.
And it just takes a lot of pressure off these 2 batters now with that mammoth over from Van Heerden. Because now, even if JP misses his line, they don't need to go for the big shots. There's no pressure on them. If they can knock it around for another 6 or 7 or maybe an 8th in this over, it's a job done. They're doing a great job in the power play. No wickets lost thus far. And they're on 21 after 2.
I think Jordan's going to try to take him down here. It's just his game, I think. Oh, as he tries to cut straight to extra cover, dot.
And also, you will definitely give yourself a bit of room as well. We know Herman is someone that likes to get onto that leg stump and then play through the offside as well, especially with the ball turning away from him.
Yeah. He just pops it into the hole there onto mid-off and he struggles through for 1.
The one thing that does make JP difficult to bowl, he's a spinner that's very tall as well.
Yeah, bounce.
He's a tall lad, that extra bounce that we saw from that end as well. that little bit of tennis ball bounce will make it very difficult to actually just hit through the line, or maybe even go for a slog sweep against him.
I definitely think, yeah, Mikhail's obviously going to try to take him down, yeah. Probably going to try and run at him, yeah. Pop it over long off for me. Oh, as we speak, just pops it into Kyle for one. Doesn't really run too hard, only for one.
That could be the difference in this match, is the running between the wickets. They got to show the same intent that the Warriors did. Not a lot of teams comes to the Warriors' intensity when it comes to running between the wickets.
No, looks like a very young bunch, which is energetic as well.
Oh,
That's a great hand by JP King as he tries. Ruben tries to hit it back down the ground, and he stops it for a single.
that actually looks like it might have come flush off the bat.
He hit that very hard.
Look, if that was taken, if that was swallowed by JP, it would have been a phenomenal catch. But those either stick or they don't.
Yeah. Oh, he missed out there. Mikhail goes on for the sweep, and he obviously sweeps it straight into a backward mid-wicket.
Tell you what, great captaincy by Matthew Brzezinski. He's got a fine leg in, he's got a 45 in.
Shot, top shot, as JP over pitches there, and he obviously just caresses it through the covers there for 4.
Another great finish to the over. It's the second over in a row that they've finished over the boundary, and JP has been bowling well, just hitting that middle and leg area, making sure that the ball bounced up. This one just tossed up, and it's a lovely shot by Prince, who's finding it very easy to bat at the moment.
Yeah, I think the Jew factor is playing here, where it's just skidding on nicely onto the bat, not much turn, not much tennis ball bounce. Obviously, it can hit nicely through the line, especially if you over pitch. I think if you over pitch, I don't think there's going to be much fielders that are going to be stopping the ball. So pressure's on, yeah. Pressure's on the Warriors. Yeah, good start here by the Dragons. 28 without loss after 3 here. We see Sean Whitehead coming into the bowling attack. I'm pretty sure, yeah, bowling turning into Ruben Herman here. He's going to try and take him down.
I also think he's gonna have a bit of a go at him.
Oh, and that's a dot. A little bit of inconsistent bounce there.
That one kept low. You can hear the sound on the bat, just very toey.
Yeah,
Just getting on.
I think now obviously the Warriors are going to obviously look to get out of this power play for as minimum as possible. I don't see it happening now. That's a good dot. Great dot there by Sean Whitehead. Good 2 balls here.
It's not giving Matthew Brzezinski, Jordan Hadman, anything to get underneath in, and that's exactly what Matthew Brzezinski would have asked him to do. Maybe fire it in, get the overs through, get the power play done and dusted with.
Oh, as he hits it down to long off for 1.
He had a bit of a fumble there. He's not having a great time of it in the field at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think when it's not your day, it's not your day. The ball keeps following you. Everything keeps following you, and the action's always around you. So let's hope it gets better for him.
You know, you're like a magnet for that ball. Captain at one stage doesn't know where to hide you.
I definitely see Mikhail trying to take on this leg side here. I definitely see it happening here. Oh, he fired it into Mulan leg, and he just pops it into square leg for 2 there. Good little 2 there. As you can see, he just shuffled across there as well.
Exactly what you were calling for, trying to exploit that leg side field. That offside cordon has been packed.
Same field, yeah. 4 balls, 3 runs. Sean's done a good job here for them. Oh, what ball? Dot.
This one is actually slowed up a tad.
Straight to middle for a dot. Big ball, yeah. Big ball. Does Mikhail take him on, or does he just drop it into the hole for a single? Still ahead of the run rate, yeah. And that's a great dot. Great over by Sean Whitehead here. Okay, momentum just changed now. All of a sudden, 31 for out loss after 4. Run rate achieved 7.7. Run rate required 7.2. Whitehead's just maybe shifted momentum onto their side as you see Alfred Matoa coming to the attack. Wiley O, cricketer, he's been around the block, been around here for a couple of years on the circuit. Good skills.
He does have that skill set that comes with age, if I can put it like that. He's really coming to his own. It's going to be one of those tricky periods now for the Warriors where they need to pick up a wicket or two, because even if they're 40 without loss, the Dragons will be very happy.
Yeah, good run there by Herman. He's actually been he's played a little bit of a tame role today.
Batted very well within himself, and I think they've bowled better to Herman than they actually have done to Prince.
Yeah, I think naturally, obviously Prince being new on the circuit, don't know much about him. So they obviously don't know what his strengths and what his weaknesses are. So they're still trying to find him out. And Prince is obviously capitalizing. Okay, going to be interesting here how he goes about facing Matoa here. Oh, Matoa bowls a beautiful line in length. Mikael does extremely well by just dropping it into point region for one.
Would you take any risks from the perspective of the Dragons now in the batting to actually just up the ante a little bit, or would you just carry on like they are now because they're exactly on the run rate required?
Yeah, I think they can afford to obviously take the risk because they obviously haven't lost any wickets now in the power play. To obviously make it a lot more easier in the chase, I think they can possibly take a risk here. And as I speak, he has just launched that into Kyle for 6. Okay, and I think that's just the momentum switch here all of a sudden.
It's exactly what you were asking for, is just that little element of risk. And you can see the high fist bump there by the two batters. It is a phenomenal strike, and Herman, there's another half a dozen for him.
Great start here by the Dragons here, with Herman 12 of 13, Prince 22 of 14. It's probably what they asked for going into this run chase here.
And very importantly, stole the wickets column on a dot.
Matoa, hard length, chance, and he misses. Hard length into the wicket.
That would have been a phenomenal run out by JP King if he pulled that off.
I think JP was in the game there, and I think Ruben actually just tried to trundle through thinking that he was going to be all right, but JP got to the ball quite quickly there.
And he started off on the back foot as well. So that extra meter makes a big difference. You've got to settle from the back foot.
Field change, yeah. So third, deep third, deep point coming up into points into the ring. Kyle corner out, probably slow ball, yeah. Matoa to Mikael. Oh, and he darts it into leg stump. Mikael hits his thigh pad and trundles across the wicket for one.
But it's 40 without loss. There's another delivery, or 2 deliveries left in this over. And 9 runs coming from this over as well, with that name of 6 we've seen from Herman. So, they've done a fantastic job with the power play thus far.
Yeah, they've capitalized here on the power play.
And rate required is under 7 now.
Oh, missed out. I thought he definitely missed out there. It just shows that the wicket is actually not as true as what we think it is, eh?
Yeah, I mean, even Herman is struggling just to hit through the lines. The second one that he's gone very hard after, and it just could not connect and get the result that he was looking for. He's trying to clear that fence again. But a fantastic over. It's 41 without loss.
Fantastic over for the Dragons, I would say. 41 without loss after 5. They are flying in the power play, 8.2.
Yeah, and that required rate is down to 7. Not that Duckworth, Lewis and Stern will make any difference tonight, but it is 34 is the par score. if something should happen now. But the equation is 105 required of 90 deliveries.
Big over, yeah. Big over. And wicket. Wicket, wicket, wicket.
Oh, that was dead in the water. Prince looked up to the umpire and almost like, are you sure? Were you scratching your nose or were you giving me out? And that was a big out given. And it's a big wicket for the Warriors. You called it. It's going to be a big over. And so far, the Warriors is winning it.
Yeah, I think Mikhail was obviously being a naughty boy there, but obviously showing dissent. But he did shuffle across and a lot of cross, and I think it probably hit him in line. Unfortunately, he has fallen to George Whitehead.
And we haven't seen turn, and that's the thing. We haven't seen massive turns, so once it hits you in front of that stumps, you kind of think that the ball will just carry on its path, and I think that's what was in the umpire's mind as well, because there hasn't been massive turn, and also Whitehead has been firing it in.
Yeah, I know you're 100% right there. But he's actually bowled extremely well today. And if I'm not mistaken, is this his debut? We see Van Tonder come into the crease here now. He's also had some decent numbers this season for the Dragons. Important player for the Dragons as well. I think he just brings stability to this batting lineup as well. It'll be interesting to see how he goes about it. I'd love for them to put another slip towards him. As Whitehead lines up to bowl his second ball to him. Oh, and he is dot as he hits extra cover. Good field in there.
Yeah, he's just one of those players that hasn't really hit his straps in the. He shows glimpses and there's one or two little good innings, but he hasn't gone on to get the big one yet.
Whitehead in. Oh, and it almost slips through as he gets an inside edge to mid-wicket for a single, and he's off the mark. Missed out on the miss overthrows. Shouldn't be on strike.
Yeah, that was a bit of errors on both sides.
If a wicket falls here, I'll be a very, very grumpy guy now.
Yeah, you'll not be a happy camper.
Shouldn't be on strike.
You missed out on that one run would just be so important.
Oh, dot. This has been beautiful by Whitehead, yeah?
Doing a fantastic job. 2 deliveries left in his second over. He's only gone for the 4 runs.
Oh, another dot here. Almost beating the outside. It just feels like it's just skidding on here, and the Dragons are like almost playing for turn here.
I'll tell you what, that outside edge has saved Herman there, because if he missed that, he would have been gone.
Big boy, yeah. I really think he should have actually brought that guy across there. He should. Whitehead in. Oh, that's a beautiful dot by him. What a great over there by Whitehead. Absolutely lovely. 2 overs, 1 for 4.
Fantastic bowling, and what a way to close out the power plays for your team. The Dafabet Warriors was almost under the pump, and then that was just a sensational over to close off the power play.
Yeah, he brought them back into this game, to be deadly honest. As you can see, the run rate now obviously is climbed to 7.4. He's been brilliant here with his 2 overs that he's bowled. Let's hope that JP King here can obviously follow it up here. If he follows it up here, make that run rate climb up to its 8s, then all of a sudden we got a game on our hands, yeah?
I'll tell you what, I think we got a tight finish. If this goes down to over 20, we're going to have a tight finish. You see Kashile just trying to get the attention of that man at deep point.
Oh, great dot here, but by JP. Like we said, just like I was saying, and Caleb, obviously, the spin twins were operating. Now it's Whitehead and King obviously doing the job here for the Warriors. Outside edge, down to deep point. Only 4. Oh, great running, bad throw. As it turned, touch and go for 2.
Yeah, that should never have been 2. That was not great fielding. And that is a bit of sluggish, and that might just give them the emphasis that they need.
I think these two are also really good runners between the wicket as well. Really good runners between the wickets. So it's be interesting. They probably are going to run extremely hard between the wickets.
It was JP's batting partner there, Andile Mokokane.
Oh, just beats point to the right and 4. A boundary at a crucial time. A crucial time that could just give the Dragons momentum into this chase here.
And it's one of those that he actually caught the outside part of the bat. It wasn't timed, it wasn't really under control. You could see the hands just went to heads, and he still managed to beat that man at deep points. Just shows you how quick this outfield is. It's in a great nick. And that was just lovely timing, a deft touch there by Van Tonder.
Yeah, the minute it beats the inner ring here, it probably races away for the boundary. So the fielders in the inner ring got to do the job. Great dot. Oh, good shout there by. Almost sounded like there was a little bit of an edge there, but obviously Mazizi not putting up his finger.
Yeah, umpire not convinced. Brzezinski was running towards him already.
Oh, JP's done a good job here by coming back after that boundary with 2 extra dots. I think Van Tonder will be not happy with those 2 dots that he's just conceded here now. Oh, another outside edge to point for no run. They are playing for turn, and I don't think there is turn.
I don't think there's any turn whatsoever, and I almost think that there might be a little lateral movement with them coming around the wicket and creating that angle. It's a bit of round arm, so there might actually be a little bit of drift away from that right-hander, and then they expect the ball to turn in, and it doesn't, and it's just that outside part of the bat that's just been helping them along the way, and also luckily not giving wickets away.
Yeah, they've done a good job here, actually, these spin twins. They've just slowly but surely just brought them back into the game, but I still think the Dragons will probably think that they're still on top. So,
Right, Whitehead continuing. He's going into Herman. Oh, shimmy down the track. Just the one. This is the beauty. If you can contain that power play, because now you can have guys on the fence.
yeah, now it's a crucial time of cricket now. I'm a firm believer of, obviously, cricket is not won in the power play, but outside the power play and how teams obviously play and knock the ball around outside the power play. So it'll be interesting to see how these two go about their business with the spin.
Oh, a little bit of flight there, uppishly played to that man in cover. And you can see them, actually the impetus on the running has now been there as well, because now they know the ball is dewy, it's a bit wet, so the thumbles are going to come.
Yeah, like I said, these two also run really hard between the wickets as well. So Van Tonder is a really hard runner as well. He runs every single runs of his. So he will be putting the fielders under pressure.
The reverse sweep and struck in
Outside
front.
the line.
And he's been given out. It's another wicket. It is wicket time for the Warriors.
Crucial time. Like we said, these two spin twins have been extremely good here. Whitehead with another wicket. Massive wicket here. Herman gone for 14 of 20 balls. trying to go on the reverse sweep there. Obviously, just pressure just building there. Gert.
It was pressure building, and we saw the replay there. It is definitely cluttering into the stumps. I think he might have felt that he got himself outside the line, but that reverse sweep that he's been playing well throughout the season, actually, just costing his wicket there. And that is the big wicket for me, for the Warriors wanted.
Yeah, definitely. I think Whitehead, they just slowed it down a little bit, which was beautifully bowled by him.
Yeah, it was just a wicket, not what they wanted. Guepe coming in. He's got an average of 16, but his strike rate isn't too bad. He's normally over the 110s.
Yeah, good strike of the cricket ball, the Seabers. He made his mark actually in this format 2 years ago when he made his SAA debut in Zimbabwe. He's got 100 as well over there. Good striker of the cricket ball. Ex-Warrior player as well, so he's obviously going to look to stamp his authority and give them a reason. Why did they let him go?
To miss him, yeah. And do you think that Whitehead is a bit of the surprise package here for the Dragons?
Yeah, I think he is. I don't think they probably thought he would have been the surprise package. But he's been brilliant here. Eh?
Phenomenal. Again, just the misfield there, causing that second. You could just see the fielders just rubbing their hands. It is very dewy. The ball is wet. It makes it very difficult to hold on and grab on to the ball.
Great running there by them as well, man. Like, obviously, to just touch and go like that. Like I said, Antondra's a hard runner between the wickets.
Diego Rosier with the thumble there on that occasion. But just look at those figures. 2 for 8 thus far. 2 balls left in his third over. Reverse sweep coming out, and this time getting the single. Whitehead want to close off this third over of his well. 1 delivery to go. He's conceded 9 runs, but he's picked up those 2 massive wickets.
Brought them back in the game here after the start that obviously the Dragons had. He's done brilliantly by bringing them back into this game. Big ball here.
Gotten up to over 50, 53 for the loss of 2. Playing back to the spinner, not always the best idea. Running hard this time round, and no. It is the big man coming in from the boundary. They did a fantastic job cutting it down to just a single. And you can see the intent from these two. They're going to push hard at these fielders. It is 54 for the loss of 2 after 8 overs. It is Guepe coming in. He's 3 of 2. Van Tonder is 9 of 10. The big news is that Herman is back in the hut.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... this game's going to be determined on how we obviously play spin at this present moment. Looks like the spin is obviously slowing down the scoring rate. The boundary options not obviously coming at ease anymore. So going to be very, very crucial here the next 4 to 5 overs of spin here now.
Yeah, it's not been easy with the spinners operating in tandem. The last 5 overs of spinners only gone for 23 runs, but they picked up 2 wickets.
Yeah, Dragons hasn't been good obviously with rotating a strike with the spin here. Shot coming here.
How did that miss? JP Mills looking around and just asking, are those wickets regulation size? Those stickers must be thicker on there.
It just looks like you're saying, obviously I think they're just getting done with the angle here, with JP coming around the wicket, literally just skidding on there.
It was just a fantastic delivery. That might be one that actually just gripped in the surface a tad. We saw Mutusami getting 1 or 2 just to grip. It doesn't necessarily turn that much, but it just grips and just slows up in the deck. That one nearly snuck through. Hitting that backward point area. He's about 10 meters off the fence to make sure that they don't go for that second.
Yeah, A lot of these guys are obviously complaining about the ball slipping out of their hands, but only a few of them have obviously got towels with them at this present moment. I think probably all of them need towels.
It is very slippy. You can see everyone just rubbing their hands and just looking at their hands afterwards. It is that time of the year, closing in to the back end of this CSA T20.
Put a slip in, slip.
Just nudging it down the ground. Are they going to go for the second? Nope. They might as well have. That was horrible throw into the keeper. Tushile will definitely just have a bit of a word there with change of over. But JP doing a fantastic job here as well. His 2.3 overs have only gone for 15 runs. That one just floated up a bit wider, and he missed out. That vacant, deep, extra cover was open.
Yeah, missed out there. He felt hits it more left or right of him. That's 4.
Playing back and just dropping and going. This will be a double. They will double up on this one. Great running, and still a great end to the over that was. It is 58 for the loss of 2, and now it means that 6 overs of spin has gone. They're 2 for 27 between the two of them. JP conceding 17 runs in his 3 overs, fantastically bowled. And the story at the moment is Whitehead is going to finish up his overs. Busy with his 4th over, going to start his 4th over, 2 for 10.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, and I still feel there's still some Metu still to come, which that's still probably another 4 more overs that they're probably going to get out of it. So like I said, it's going to be extremely crucial how the Dragons obviously go about their spin here. Run rate's obviously creeping up as well. They're only going at 6.4. Run rate required is obviously 8. You do not want that to get to 10s.
You don't want to go into double figures when you require a run rate. Whitehead into Ngwepe. Another dot. He's playing Pac-Man with the batters at the moment because it's just dots, dots, dots.
Credit must also go to the bowler here. I think he's bowled extremely well here to these batters.
Shimmy down the track. There's a man on the fence.
6.
Has he timed it? It is a lovely shot. Ngwepe, you could just see where as soon as he hit it, he wasn't worried whatsoever. For him, it was a 6er the whole time.
Great shot there by Webs. I think probably that risk had to be taken. The dotting up was obviously getting a little bit too much here, so let's hope momentum starts switching here into the Dragons' hands here, and it gets it going here with a couple more boundaries here.
Yeah, they couldn't let Whitehead bowl another over for next to nothing runs.
I think with that, they're probably going to look to try and take him down here this over in his last over.
Lovely fielding. Lovely fielding and a great comeback after the maximum that Ngwepe has hit. His looked very positive ever since he's come to the crease.
Yeah, he found the middle of the bat when he got to the crease, got off the mark with the middle of the bat. I think he's going to run at him here.
You called it, he ran at him. And it's another 4, 2 bounces into the advertising boards, 4 runs.
Yeah, it was bound to come, obviously. And Ngwepe is obviously, he's had enough now, I reckon. I think he's going to try and take him down, like I said earlier. Don't be surprised if these next 2 balls also go for a boundary.
I actually think that Whitehead will try and fire it in to the stumps more. Auto Investments Dragons would hope 2 more boundaries here. Oh, my word.
True.
Works around the corner. Not great fielding. It just let that one slip past. And it's another 2 here. And all of a sudden, Whitehead is under the pump.
Gert, momentum switch. Momentum, momentum, momentum. And I feel momentum is on the Dragon side now.
Ngwepe doing that for his team. They did enough in that over. No need to take any more risks. And that is the full 4 overs for Whitehead. bowled brilliantly, 2 for 22. It's 70 for the loss of 2 wickets, and we're halfway through the innings. It is 10 overs gone, and dealing in sevens. Run rate required is 7.5, and the run rate achieved is 7.
Yeah, that over there is just obviously just brought them par with the run rate here now.
And that's what they needed, is that big over. And JP King also going to bowl his allotted 4. Like you say, Sametu, 12 overs of spin, how they play, it's going to be very important.
Surely you take him down. Surely you take him down. Two.
Just makes it so hard, that slippery ball. And it's middle that just could not gather cleanly, just gives him that extra 1.
Pressure on you.
But compliments to the batters as well. That was brilliant running to run that first one hard and put the pressure on the fielder.
Double up, double up, double up.
They will double up. They will. Oh, this time round, the fielder was aware to it. Brady, the fielder was aware to it. I think your voice travels. He heard you.
Good fielding by him there. I think Diego there. That long off there on the boundary. Good fielder that.
All of a sudden, that castle corner is livened up. You can just hear everyone just having a bit of encouragement there.
I think a little bit of karate juices down the throat already.
He's on TV. Oh, JP has castled him. What a slider by the off spinner. It is wicket time for King.
That beats him on the inside half of the bat there. And Wepe obviously presenting the full face, but obviously got through batter and pad there and hit leg stump.
Lovely, it's that slider that's just got that element of swing into that left-hander. It's that drift we were talking about with the angle and the round arm. And this one, just a fantastic delivery.
Yeah, great delivery there by JP King.
And again, you keep mentioning momentum. Oh, with Ngwepe going so well, this is now again shifted back to the Dafabet Warriors. I told you we're in for a cracker.
Absolute cracker, yeah.
Be here for 20 overs. It's going to be fun and games. And what the Auto Investments Dragons now desperately need is another partnership. They need to get another partnership going, just like the Warriors did for their 6th wicket, is get that partnership up to 50 or so, just to get things going.
Yeah, I think this is the crucial partnership here for the Auto Investment Dragons here, with Vian Libber coming to the crease, with Van Zoon, a destructive cricketer.
Yeah, and he comes in a bit later than normal. Normally slots in there at number 3.
I think obviously the DStv Warriors here will obviously sniff something here, and they'll probably think they're probably 2 wickets away here until they can close up shop. But
Vian Libber, fantastic player. He's a very good player of spin, is Vian Libber. Fast hands, fast feet. Be a great contest for the young King against Vian Libber. Well bowled. That's the area you want to bowl when you're starting him up. Great over thus far. 4 runs coming from it, and that crucial wicket of Ngwepe.
big wicket. Big wicket for them. Obviously this partnership has to restart again now. And like you said, they're probably got a bold one now, so it's probably going to take them another 2 or 3 overs, where the Warriors probably going to think we can string in a few dots here, try to get that run rate up now all of a sudden.
Oh, fantastic bowling, just chipping it straight down. Going for the big one. Some of the fielder there at long off. Bit of a tumble, but it was hit so hard by Van Tonder. No chance for a second. And that brings JP King's 4 overs to a close. 1 for 21. And the 4 overs from Whitehead is also completed. He got it 2 for 22. That means the 8 overs of the spinners have gone for 44 runs, but they've picked up 3 wickets.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, those two Spin Kings. They have brought the Warriors straight back into this game with a chance of obviously them sneaking through here. But I've got my money on the Dragons here.
Well, they need to pick up the impetus a tad. The equation is simple. 71 of 54 deliveries. There's 9 overs to go in this match. And this might be a crucial change that they have at the moment.
Yeah, Van Heerden back into the attack here.
Did
Obviously,
not have a great time of it in the beginning, his first over. No ball, oh my word. We've gone from the wides to the no balls. Nielen van Heerden, he's thinking, what a night.
whoa, 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 whoa. When we speak about momentum, this could just get Vian Libber going here.
Oh, free hit, and who better you want on strike than Vian Libber? Luckily, the field can change for the Warriors, knowing Vian Libber well. And Nielen van Heerden at the moment must be thinking that he's going to wake up any moment from the nightmare that he's having with the ball at the moment.
Shame, I feel for him at this present moment. But he could obviously save himself here with getting a dot.
Oh, this might sound silly, but the worst thing that can happen now if he actually bowls Vian Libber, getting a wicket with a free hit. Oh my word. That would even get him down in the dumps even more. Deep point, square leg, mid wicket, long on, all at the fence, as well as fine leg is way back and very fine.
Calling a 6 here. Carl.
Oh. Dealing in wides, and batters have changed, so that means that they can change the field luckily again as well. And it's a very weird circumstance because there's been no deliveries bowled in this over thus far, legal ones, and already 2 has been added to the score. 4 runs have been added to the score.
Actually,
The no ball runs and the wide and the run.
shame, I feel for Nielen here. I think he's just thinking now, just get out of this over. Get out of this over for minimum.
He's probably going to go back in the cloaks and say to the skipper, I told you the groin's tight. Just encourage him. Still a free hit. Van Tonder. Oh, full toss, and this one is worked around the corner. It's going to beat the fielder. It is finally 4 runs.
Yeah, expensive here. I think this over is obviously bringing the Dragons straight back into this game here.
It's 1 delivery and 10 runs coming from that. Oh my word.
Criminal, this criminal.
I beg your pardon, it's 8 runs coming from 1 ball. He's got 5 more to go. Poor Nielen van Heerden. This could be game changing. Get it in the block also. Oh, he must be so relieved. Finally a dot and a legal delivery.
Legal one.
4 balls to go. That's all he's thinking of. Get through it. But this over has already helped the Dragons so much because that required rate and the rate achieved is exactly 7.3. Both of them.
Where's your money on here? Good. Who's winning it?
Oh, luckily another legal delivery. Just the one coming from it. Inside part of the bat. Oh, if I was a gambling man, I don't know. Ask me after 20. I'll take the bet then.
Sitting on the fence then, eh?
I'm on the fence. I must admit, my one leg is hanging a bit lower on the Dragon side. 62 of 51 deliveries. That was a big call by Matthew Brzezinski, bringing Van Heerden back in.
My money's on the Dragons here. Get it in the 18th.
Statistically, it's got to go with the Dragons. You got to feel 62 from 51. You can almost just knock it around. No need to do anything silly or chase the game. Again, that short ball not coming up. You can just see Bjorn Libber just looking at the delivery, going past him. Keeper taking it down by the bootlaces as well.
Interesting leave there by Vian. I thought he probably would have taken him on me. He obviously backs himself on the short ball as well. I definitely feel if Neelan bowls that again, he is definitely taking him on.
He's going to have a big swing at it. I don't think you're going to get away with two lowies like that to Bjorn Libber. Oh, this one worked into the gap around the corner. A lot of work to do for Fine Leg. He does a fantastic job on the fence. And great fielding.
Great fielding, great running there between the wickets as well.
Phenomenal running between the wickets. And it was great fielding there on the fence. Covered a lot of ground. And it's Alfred Matoa. Covered a lot of ground there.
It's been a long over here. Big ball here. Let's close it out here. Close off the over here, Neelan.
Another 8-ball over thus far. Oh my word, that was hit hard into the deck. And the tumble just causes another single. And the nightmare for Neelan van Heerden is over. His second over is done. He's gone for 32 runs, but the extras conceded would be concerning for him at the moment. It's 88 for the loss of 3, and everyone's on par. It's 58 from 48.
Game on. Game on.
And again, for the Auto Investments Dragons, they don't need to do anything silly. They can just play the game, take it deep into, you mentioned the 18th over, and then try and win it from 18th, 19th over. You don't want yourself too much work to do in that 20th over. So keep knocking it around, keep rotating. They do have a right-left combination in now as well with Van Tonder and Vian Libber. Van Tonder quietly has gone to 23 of 24. Partnership is 15 runs. As we see a change in bowling. Matoa, he did a great piece of fielding there at Fine Leg.
Tonda, they're doing really well there, just opening the face and just knocking it down to third man for a single. Like I said, he's almost like a stability in this batting lineup for them, man. He just brings a bit of calmness.
And he does bat a bit higher up than he normally does. Normally Vian Libber slots in there at number 3. There's not a lot that gets Van Tonder rallied up. He's a very calm individual.
Yeah, very calm individual. Just goes about his business like a seasoned campaigner.
Vian Libber just taking his time, making sure that he's ready. Oh, drop and go. Great cricket here by the Dragons. That's all they need to do, just take the game deep.
I'm waiting to see when CSA T20 will be coming into the attack. He actually hasn't bowled yet, which is...
I actually think he's going to come in the next over. I think Van Heerden has maybe forced that to get him quicker into the attack than they would have liked.
I think this is how the Dragons obviously going to go about their business now, just knocking it around. I think risk-free cricket.
Oh, that one was absolutely slapped through mid-wicket. They're going to double up. Is Vian. Great fielding, not a great throw, and that's one thing that's been the story of the day, is the throwing to the wickets have been atrocious.
Yeah, I think from both teams the throwing hasn't been really that good. But the running between with these two teams have been brilliant, and I think any youngster watching cricket here, they should go about their business in the middle period. These teams are just showing you how to run between wickets here.
Just shows you it's not all about the 4s and the 6s. Running between the wickets, so important, even in modern day cricket. Rotation of strike, making sure that the bowler does not settle into a line and length.
Shot.
That deep point on the fence, just covering that. That was hit extremely hard. They didn't even think of a second there. That was absolutely spanked.
I think point fielder, they dived after the ball and passed him there.
I also think it was a bit late on that. A little bit of a London Bridge going there. Matua not doing a bad job.
Steady, steady, steady.
He has gone for 14 runs. I think just under 9 to the over. Oh, this one sneaking through Vian Libber. He's just looking at the deck there because, oh, that one just rushed up on him.
Yeah, I think like I said earlier, obviously they're going to try and knock the ball around there. So maybe he thought it was probably going to get more bounce there where he could just run it down to third man. But obviously the bounce didn't get up there. It just went under his bat by the looks of it.
Fantastic bowling, Matua closing off that over fantastically well. 2 dots in it. It is 93 for the loss of 3 after 13 overs. 7 overs to go. The equation is simple, Brady.
Run a ball.
Run a ball, 53 from 42 deliveries. We emphasize this point, the Dragons do not have to do anything silly. They can just carry on with the work that they've done. You can see Vian Libber just giving Van Tonder a pat on the back there. This partnership has gone up to 20 from 17 deliveries. Run rate still steady at 7.2, required rate 7.5. It is 53 from 42. And this is the one that we were calling for, Semetu coming in.
Wily old character, yes, Semetu.
One of the most economical bowlers in this competition thus far. With a bit of a fake out as well. The Warriors, everyone just encouraging Semetu on.
Shot.
Great shot just for the one. Lovely timing there. He's starting to find the middle more consistently is Van Tonder.
His boundary count hasn't been that high, but he's going at a runner ball, which is absolutely perfect. For the situation of the game, it has been brilliant how he's actually gone about his business.
I don't need to do anything else. He can just carry on. We all know how destructive Vian Libber can be. For the Warriors now, they want at least 2 more wickets here.
I was just about to say, add 2 wickets onto that, all of a sudden becomes interesting, eh?
Oh. Semetu just taking off all the pace on that one.
Well, looks like I think Vian Libber's going to try and take this guy down now. He's obviously coming around the wicket soon. LBW. That's the only threat, I reckon.
This time just a little shimmy and great fielding there by a lovely recovery there by mid-wicket after the tumble. You can see the little blankie coming out, and everyone behind us also encouraging Vian Libber there as well.
Something's going to happen here. I just sense something's going to happen here. Something is definitely going to happen here, and I sense a boundary here.
Oh, lovely toss up there. How good is Semetu being under pressure? Knows that he's got to drag it back. He knows he's got to put the dots together.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Just be calm and cool and collected. We can still get this over back. We can still get this over back.
Oh, there we go. Just sat on that one. Lovely clean pickup from Kruger. Oh, sorry, that's Ronaldo Meyer. That is on the field, substitute fielder. Simeto, fantastic over thus far. He needs to close it off for the Warriors. Only 2 runs conceded. Oh, again, not letting it go. Mind games. You can see the big smile on his face. Yeah. The mind games.
Money ball, yeah. Money ball. Money ball, yeah.
Oh, fantastic
brilliant.
Over.
Absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic over. Only the 2 runs conceded. That was a big over there. Takes the equation 51 to 36, and the Dragons will have to find a way to counter Simeto because he still has 3 overs to go.
Yeah, that's what I said. Obviously said he will be a threat. He's still got another 4 overs to go without bowling this one. He's come into the attack and he's only gone for 2 runs. To be dead honest, as you see, Alfred Matoa coming into his 3rd over now. Every dot from now on, that run rate just goes up a little bit.
Every over that they do not achieve the run rate is going to make their run rate jump up.
Yeah.
As well. We're in the business end of the innings. 14 overs gone. It is 95 for the loss of 3 wickets. And here's Matua, who's going to come in. He's going to be bowling at Vian Mulder.
I think now they've obviously, got to look to obviously take him down here, I reckon, as he comes into Vian Matua. Oh, outside the line, I reckon. Big shout for LBW. It's just a bit of a... I just get a sense that obviously Vian is just really struggling to get the ball away, yeah?
Just trying to hit the ball too hard, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think instead of just knocking it around, trying to get himself in here, 6 of 10, which is a little bit slow for his liking. He's obviously a very destructive guy. And in all honesty, one of these guys have to go now, and I think probably the go-to guy is maybe Vian to obviously have a dip here.
Yeah, but a couple of 2s here and there will do wonders for that equation.
Yeah, Matoya into Fantondo here now. Down the ground. Only manages 1 there. Good fielding by the Warriors. Yeah, they're hustling really well here, the Warriors, which is really, really good to see. They're hustling here. That run rate's gone up to 8.6 now. Like you said, Gertie, it's a business end now. So every missed opportunity, every dot, every chance, it's got to be taken.
Yeah, it was Matthew Brzezinski who did that bit of fielding, the captain himself. Now finds himself on the between mid-wicket and square leg fence.
Yeah, Vian's got to go here, I think. He has to go. He has to go. As I speak about it, there we go. 4. 4. What a shot.
Lovely timing. He danced down the track. Matua bowled well because he pushed it across him, and then Vian Liver's quick hands just went through the line and just timed it to perfection. Just to emphasize the point, didn't try and overhit that middle of the bat, 4 runs.
Yeah, beautiful timing by him, by Vian Liver. Like I said, he's probably got to get going now. He's eaten up quite a few dots here, and that obviously brings up the Dragons here, 100 here now as we speak. They 101 for 3 after 14. Run chase on, and we're in for an absolute thriller here, Kurt.
Oh, all the way down to the 20th over.
Shot, dot. Hits extra cover. Beautifully timed though.
But he has been struggling to see all the other green that's available on the field except the green of the Warriors.
Yeah, the key here is obviously for Liber not to panic, because even that equation, even if it gets to 9s or 10s, he's got the ability to obviously take down teams and obviously go at 9s or 10s. So he should not panic here. Beautiful. 6. Over the roof. 6. What a shot here by Vian Libber. Like I said, destructive cricketer here.
Destructive cricket, it just stood and delivered. Matoa just missing his length completely. Not sure what he wanted to do there. He doesn't have the pace to get it up to Vian Libber's nose. And he just dropped it in short, and Vian just said, thank you very much. I'll take a half a dozen.
Like I said, he's not a type of player that obviously needs to panic. He's a destructive cricketer, and by that shot you could just see what a type of ball striker he actually is. Even though he has been struggling for these 16 runs, but he can easily catch the balls up there with his clean striking.
Well, 2 shots there has pushed him to 16 or 14. So he's overrun a ball now. And also the equation has now changed a lot. Those deliveries remaining and the runs required is getting closer and closer to one another. We're both in the 30s now. 39 required from 31.
Yeah, but I still feel this is Dragons for him to lose. But it looks like the crowd is having an absolutely great time here tonight. The dancers are out there. By the looks of it earlier, I could obviously see the Eastern Cape rugby team was on the stands. They're singing a bit of some gom songs there, which was lovely to see. Now they're obviously in the dance moves there on the stands.
Yeah, it's almost like a sing shout off between the two groups there. Just shows you what cricket does.
Yeah, brings everyone together.
2 different worlds coming together here. But here we go.
Be interesting to see what is in a dish out here. Shot down the ground for 1. Vian, well run. Great shot by him.
Very expensive over there by Matoa. Started off well, and then all of a sudden 2 shots from Vian Libber just messed up his figures there. Gone for 26 in his 3.
Yeah, brilliant by Vian, obviously. I think the Dragons have timed this chase extremely well here today, which has been unbelievable from the start that they had with the power play to them obviously in the middle only losing 3 wickets, 108 for 3 after 15. Run rate achieved 7.2. It should be a breeze for them. My money's still on them finish it in the 18th.
Oh, no need to do anything silly. A lot of time left in this match. 5 overs to go. Only requiring 38.
Shot down the ground for 1. Well run. Running really hard. Oh, the bounce was lovely there for the substitute fielder there.
Ronaldo Meyer down there. The same gentleman that I mistakenly for Kruger earlier on as well.
Sumetu into Fantonda here. Shot. Could get 2. Could get 2. And they turn for 2. Brilliant running by these 2. They have applied massive pressure on the fielding side here, what they're running.
Yeah, it was the pressure there. It was the pressure of that first run. You can't miss a beat, otherwise they'll take that second. And Vian Libber even slipped there. So a clean pickup for the Warriors. Might have caused a bit of trouble for the Dragons.
Oh my word! Game changer here. Played the wrong line. Tried to look to knock it into the hole there for 1 and missed a straight one and knocked his middle stump out the ground there.
Not often you see a spinner knocking the middle stump out of the ground like that, but yeah, this was the game changer we were talking about. Sumetu is going to be the key for the Warriors and also the thorn in the side of the Dragons.
Yeah, big wicket that for the Warriors. Fantonda's 31 of 32 balls that he's faced. He went around, and let's talk about Nelson. Wicket falls on Nelson yet again.
Whose feet wasn't? It's your fault.
Yeah, well, I think Fantonda played a nice little knock here, which brings Sen Mutusami to the crease. Average of 23. All right, wildly campaigner here. season campaigner, 73 games, 64 innings, 550s, no hundreds. I will say this now, but I think these two will go on and win the game for the Dragons.
Oh, big call there by my commentating partner. Brady has got all the confidence in these two. And I think between these two, probably the most experienced batters that they've got in the team.
Yeah, definitely. I think these two, like I said, season campaigners. They obviously they still got Duan to come in. Mengle still to come in. But I think these two is a crucial partnership. Vian Libba being a crucial wicket here.
Now he's just getting a little bit of a move on. We can just hear the crowd shouting for the Dragons. Want them to breathe some fire. The Warriors looking at Samet to say one more good over.
Sen off the mark of ball one. Really good player of spin centers. It'll be interesting to see how he goes about his business here with this chase.
You can just see a little bit of a conference there between Brzezinski and Sametu.
Probably talking about how can he get a dot, or probably get Vian off strike. I think if Vian's not hitting a boundary here, I think Warriors are winning. If they get him off strike, they're also winning. Sametu to Vian. Vian down the ground for one, running hard. I don't think Sen's touching and coming. Oh, that is great running. Clean pickup. I think he was in trouble.
Yeah, clean pickup. He would have been in trouble, and it's Jordan Herman that didn't pick that one up.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot to do with the dew on the ground here. These guys are struggling with to pick up the ball here. So, and I think the Dragons obviously know that they need to run really hard, put them under pressure, all right, and then that's when the fumble comes. So Metsu to Vian. Vian popped into square leg boundary, could be two again. Diego, Sen turns him down. Good work by Diego Rosie at deep square there.
Yeah, fantastic work done, and a very good over for the Warriors, the Dafabet Warriors. Sametu only conceding about 6 runs in that over, but picking up the big wicket of Van Tonder.
Yeah, big wicket by him. Great bowling here, 2 overs, 1 for 9. He's doing a beautiful job here. Like we said, he's also going to be the key. We see a bowling change here. Looks like Jordan Herman's into the attack. Interesting change here.
Yeah, I must admit, this is a tad surprising, but I think with Nilan van Heerden struggling the way he is, this might be a forced change by the captain Brzezinski.
Yeah, 100% I think. But I think Vian needs to realize, and Sen needs to realize that he's obviously a part-timer and you can't allow him to bowl here. This could be very, very interesting here. This over could go for 10.
But you can't also allow the part-timer to pick up a wicket here.
Definitely.
So who's going to crack under the pressure?
Jordan to Libba. Dot. Dot, dot, dot.
That was a nice quick fire into Vian Libba's bats. I don't think he expected that.
Yeah. I think if he delivers that ball again, I think Vian's obviously going to try and just help it along over short fine legs head here, I think. With that pace, definitely.
The crowd might be in trouble as well, because if he picks that up from the legs with that pace, it's going to really cannon into that very lively bunch.
Yeah, 6 here. 6.
You called it, and it's in the crowd as we suspected.
Oh, no one catches it.
Oh, they were too busy with the dance-off. Oh, I said they're going to be in trouble. You mentioned the 6. It is a half a dozen. You can just see them practicing the catches now. Late. But great job done. Vian Libba getting them back after a great over by Sametu. The bowler on the other side just not continuing the pressure.
Big over here. This is the over, boys. This is the over. This is the over of 10 or more here. It's going to gain here. He's definitely going to gain here. Jordan to Libba. Told you. Game, set, match.
Slog sweep over deep mid-wicket. And it's another 6. And now the equation has changed completely. Now the runs and the deliveries have changed sides. It is 19 from 21.
I'm sorry to say this. Game over here, but
Well, you're going to be over short if that is game over. Because you said 18th. They carry on like this, it might be done in this over. Still 3 deliveries left.
he is definitely going again here.
A little bit of a downer there, just a single.
He was going so lovely there.
But he's moved on to 33 of the 22 deliveries.
Like I said earlier, destructive cricketer Vian Livers. Opened the batting for the Paul Royals. He did an extremely good job for them this season. And he just carried on with it here for the Auto Investment Dragons, yeah.
Another 2 deliveries from the part-timer Herman.
Well played.
No need to
No
do
need.
anything else.
Nothing at all. Risk-free.
Yeah, Liv on strike again. Do you think he'll go?
Nah, I think he'll just knock it in for and hop the strike on the other end there. Jordan to Liver.
Oh,
Chance.
actually feel that if he timed that, it would have been down the throat of Longwolf. It's another 2 and a massively expensive over. You called for 10. It has gone for 16 runs. Did that over. It is 131 for the loss of 4. Oh, 17 overs gone. 18th over starting. Oh, big work for the Warriors.
Yeah, Alfred Matoya into the attack. I think this is the last throw of the dice here for him.
Very
I'm really-
surprising that Patrick Kruger didn't come in.
Yeah, 100%. He's only bowled 1 over for 1 run, and he hasn't bowled another over.
It might be him that is off the field. He might have a niggle that we are not aware of. We'll try and find him on the field for you. I think that might be the reason. I think it might be Patrick Kruger that's off the field. No, we just spotted him. He's right next to the bowler. So very surprising that he has only bowled the 1 over. And a brilliant over it was. It was the opening over of the innings and only the 1 run. Everything on the dot, on the button. And thus far, having Herman bowl in front of him.
Matoya into Sen. Sen knocks it into square leg for 1. Risk-free.
Well, now they can even afford a dot or 2.
Yeah.
Can the Auto Investments Dragons? It's 14 from 17 deliveries.
They are cruising this chase. They have timed it beautifully.
All the pressure is on the Warriors. They need 2 big wickets here, and it's those 2 gentlemen at the crease at the moment. They need Liver and Mutusami back in the hut, and maybe even close to a maiden over here to get back into the match.
Matoya into Liver. Liver knocks it into square leg for 1. Risk-free once again.
Now it's a battle of the logs. It is number 2 against number 7 on the log, and the Dragons coming off a 10-wicket loss to the Lions.
Yeah, it wasn't a good outing for them down there at the Wanderers, but they've bounced back nicely this evening. They've bowled extremely well. They've run between the wickets extremely well. They've timed this run chase beautifully. Sen, extra cover, misses, double up for 2.
Oh, you can just hear the cheers. The crowd is in. They are lively. They want their home team to take it home.
Yeah, the crowd's getting behind the home team here for their last game of the cricketing season.
I'll tell you what, not that Poch needs any invitation to crack a couple of beers open, but if the Dragons win here, they'll have an excuse.
Yeah, definitely. I think that street out there, Bourbon Street, might be a little bit festive tonight. Oh, dot. Sen trying to work it down to third man for a really rare dot that we've seen.
Well, the last couple. 11 from 14, still 2 deliveries in this over left. Brzezinski and Herman just exchanging a few pleasantries there.
Mutua into Sen Mutusami around the wicket. Sen flicks it off his hips there for 1 to square leg.
Oh, definitely not the line you want to be bowling to, Mutusami.
Nah, easy one there.
Very good off his legs. He's got lovely wrists.
Yeah, I feel that over of obviously Herman that obviously cost the Warriors there. Got the Dragons back into this run chase. I really felt maybe Pat could have obviously bowled that over because he's only bowled 1 over and he's gone for 1 run. Game changer that.
Absolutely, 16 runs coming from that over. Changed the complexity of this match.
Mutua into Libba, yeah. Short ball. Libba helps it along the line to fine leg. Great fielding by fine leg there to cut the boundary out. And he gets it in, which is brilliant work by that fielder down there at fine leg. It looks like Neelan down there at fine leg did a brilliant job there. End of the over.
Yeah,
Dragons 138 for 4 after 18.
You've just lost a bit of money. You had your money on the 18th over. You're starting with the 19th, penultimate over. But only 8 runs, single digits now for the Auto Investments Dragons. Libba and Mutusami, his captain, just having a chat there, probably just saying, let's just do this in once. A little bit of primary maths, 1 + 1 + 1.
Yeah, I think Sen will probably say, yeah, I'm just going to knock it off in ones, yeah. But I think the next thing, maybe Vian might just absolutely tonk it, yeah.
I'll tell you what, there must be an injury with Patrick Kruger that we are not aware of because he's only bowled the 1 over 1. Van Heerden is coming into attack again to bowl the penultimate over. So that's the only thing that we can think of is that there is an issue with Patrick Kruger. And CSA T20 also have 2 overs left to bowl.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one this is, to be really honest. I thought maybe Pat would have obviously come from that top end. But by the looks of it, they're obviously back in Neelan here to maybe knock them over. Sen just pops it into deep square leg for 2, and it's good running by them. Really, really good running by them, yeah. This has been a well-calculated run chase here by the Dragons.
Well-calculated run chase and also time to perfection, especially the innings from Vian Libba. He started off very slowly. He was striking at around about 65, 70, which is strange for him. And then, 1 big over and 1 over where he smashed 10 from.
Neelan, dot ball.
A defensive shot. that was something new.
A rare dot ball.
Libba just maybe showing that he can play all formats of the game. He does have a solid defense as well.
You always got to trust your defense. Van Heerden round the wicket here to Sen Mutusami.
1 blow away. 6 runs required.
There's the game. That is the game, and the Dragons win by 6 wickets. What a calculated run chase here by the Dragons. Knocked off here by Sen Mutusami with a pull shot over square leg for 6.
And what a comeback after the previous match where they lost by 10 wickets to the Lions. What a pleasant comeback this was. And this Warriors side is second on the log. They are lying 7th, and this is one of the upsets thus far.
Yeah, I definitely would say this is an upset. You'll obviously coming here this afternoon, you'd probably say that the Warriors would obviously get 1 over here, the Dragons. But let me tell you something, the Dragons bowled extremely well. They fielded extremely well, and the run chase was just to top it off.
Fantastic run chase, led by that man Vian Libbe, and also an honourable mention to Van Tonder, who started off slowly, but his 31 came off 32 deliveries, and he just cemented a bit of calmness. You mentioned that calmness into that lineup, and it just allowed them to bat around him. Vian Libbe could settle himself, and Guepe started off like a house on fire before he got a beauty from King. And yeah, it's been a fantastic run chase, and all the compliments and all the accolades must go to the Dragon batters.
Yeah, I thought Vian Libbe there at the end, he timed it also beautifully well. To obviously get his 39 of 25 balls. He started off extremely slow, but then accelerated at the back end, which was lovely to see. Really, really professional and clinical run chase here by the Dragons.
We run through the scorecard. We got Ruben Herman, the captain and wicketkeeper, was 14 of 20 before his LBW by Sean Whitehead, who bowled brilliantly his first 3 overs and then got a bit of tap. LBW again, Mikael Prince for 22 of 16. CSA T20 came in, and Reinhard van Tonder was his victim, 31 of 32. And then Lesibo and Guepe, JP King bowled him 16 of just 10 deliveries. And then the Vian Libbe started off, like I said, at one stage he was on a 70 strike rate, and then just accelerated from there. 39 of 25 deliveries, 3 sixes and 1 4. And the captain Mutusame just signing it off with a massive 6. He's 14 from 9. Take us through the bowlers there again.
Yeah.
Very puzzling that Patrick Kruger has only bowled the 1 over.
Yeah, Patrick Kruger 1 over, 1 run, no wickets. Neil van Heerden, tough day at the office, 2.3 overs, none for 41. JP King, I thought he was really, really good today with 1 for 22 in 4. Along with Sean Whitehead, 2 for 22 in 4. Alfred Matua, none for 33 in 4. CSA T20, game changer, 1 for 9. Jordan Herman, 1 over, none for 16, which I felt changed the game and just switch the momentum onto the Dragon side there.
Between Van Heerden and Herman, bowling didn't come to the party, but well done to the Auto Investments Dragons, winning this match against the Dafabet Warriors. It has been an absolute honor to be with you here at the JB Marks Oval. It is great to be in Potchefstroom. The beers are going to be long and cold for all the Dragon supporters tonight. Brady, thank you very much for joining us. It was an honor for me to share the mic with you tonight. Please give our regards to the Dragons and tell them well played.
Yeah, definitely will. Thanks for having me as well. It was actually a pleasure to obviously commentate on this game. Thanks a lot there, Gert. And yeah, all the best and hopefully see you soon.
No, absolutely. We're going to be back here at JB Marks Oval. And thanks to the crew who put this whole production together, production crew, thank you very much. They did a fantastic job. The scorers did a great job. It's always fun to come to the scorers here at JB Marks Oval. And we thank you very much. Enjoy your Friday evening, what's left of it. It's only about 9:30, so there's a lot of time to go and enjoy yourself. Drive safe, be safe, look after yourself and each other, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.